Yo, assalamualaikum bari ko ngal kontong UDP online banda ba platform auto di arjuma lumba March karoti to follow the 1st of March 2020. Yeah, today is the 1st of March 2024. Let me just check something here. 1 second, please. Yo, ala baraka back bari holo. Kalbe bismillah platform auto katenge the arjuma lumba March karoti woro. Bal konton mabake mo we konton do platform auto bafle ko juma mubarak na dalin hadija to bero ba awa konte saho be konton na bobo danso alaji kamara mo ani molbe alan ko be konton do la jam manyanam vola musola be Wisconsin binta ning cousin membe Norway be konton na bake bal konton na bake. Welcome to Beautiful Line Bantaba la policy discussion show program on coming sura ja aljuma kana jam. So coming of screen or nyaming bi no nyomin ka dole sura ja nyomin ka dole sura jam pana juma mubarak na dale alima imbara Dr. Lamin Manneh UDP la Deputy Administrative Secretary External Affairs amanke lontanti amanjare introduction bala bawo Gambia be Dr. Lamin Manneh lonne saka be kata ko men ke ka United Democratic Party biya tala na lundam bati kana UDP la 5-point agenda mina wala katala jam ñin tunku lolo bawo aljuma longo mo kata current affairs show kana policy discussion show la also video ñin share fanam abe kumala bagel also more invite Dr. Manneh mba abe join na ñato do man mba text la ni pareta lafta diamo do man dine kala janto jana mina maybe minute 5 minutes or so then Dr. Manneh can come in no programme o natin do ala kon ka nyame ala man do no programme ko bismillah rahman rahim fo da ko alhamdulillah rabbil alamin masata in sutura in dimbal sutura in tolbe sutura na patio tankandi ay jawol korini na kanam fo jawol bal alma ay jawol korini na gambe banko fo alama alay kare ba super DJ tanku mo ay man ko da sobe so na dua sabonte freda la man ni ko for kele masata in be sutura in tanka su jata kende ala mbokay nang la na bismillah yus par la mata ba tey si current si policy discussion so tey nag suñu gan bu mag bi mooy Dr. Lamin Manneh moom jarut ñu introduce ko noonu ñëpp xam nañ ko def dee dem membe Kering fan la di dem foofu dem Kër Fatou de ba sax mu ngi Kër Fatou foog na ndax beneen Lamin Manneh la xaw ma waaye Lamin mu ngi def liggéey bu baax pour United Democratic Party tey mooy suñu gan bu mag comme lu ma ko waxee fan yi passé ajuma bu nekk dinañ am dinañ indi gan fii pour ñu waxtaan policy issues because su UDP ne Barrow munut war nañu wax Gambian si ñu loolu suñ toogee lan lañu def waxtaan bi nag du nekk everyday Barrow nii Barrow naa foo ñu wax Gambian si tamit ñun suñ toogee lan la ñu def loolu dafa am solo te loolu tax àjjuma bu nekk nag dinañ fi indi ay gan incha allah pour waxtaan ak yéen ñu ngi ñaanalante jàmm di ñaanal suñu réew bi gàmm ñaanal suñu pati bi ñaanal suñu boppa yi ak suñu njaboot yi yàlla sutura ñu yàlla jàmm bu bari yàgga suñu dëkk yàlla daxa seytaane suñu biir yàlla suñu njiit yi yàlla suñu kanam aji juti nag buñ leen faate ñu continuer di ñaanal jégal leen seen bàkkaar yi suñ gan bi nag dina dugga man maa ko war a text mu ngi war a julli timis gaya su ma paree am na announcement yi gàttal ma war a def fii UTP online bantama léegi ñu ngi TikTok siana link bi démba suma page bi na mbe TikTok fanande sai UTP online bantama mbe TikTok programme lokuŋo kono siña kiliŋ mbe live programme sotolla TikTok wolu ntena Facebook ntena YouTube so lafta leje understand many lungo ñin choose la lafita to le lungo ñin recommend lujumala is the best day to have TikTok. Is it weekend or during Wednesday midweek? Friday we'll be tell Facebook because we have policy discussion, so we'll be tell any platform. But lafita program was start at TikTok, so lafita actually I recommend what is the most ideal day of the week. TikTok. So number TikTok, the broadcast la Facebook. Because nga system me use it all about TikTok link ika Facebook on YouTube da male connect no at the same time. Not only a TikTok connect jam, then I will be streaming on all of them. So we will have one program on TikTok weekly. We'll make a current affairs solid. Current affairs show either back on Monday, maybe not Monday. Jikisani wa alaikum salam. They content. Juma Mubarak Bubakar Sanya be content. Jalaman Jo Balbe content. Mombe content la ngejo. So malam fo luñu mala be ideal la TikTok. So TikTok nak nimbe woton te tarla Facebook and YouTube. So promote along ko imam banta ba follow on YouTube, on TikTok. Please ngaje kono mo jama started following us. Yesterday I did I did a test live program there after TikTok and a video pause. Iko because man camera on, iko male mun notification, iko malam for lightning, iko malam for malam what? It's nothing to do with lightning. Sorry, they send a message because now I'm not face man, so only the voice. So they sent something there yesterday and then stop it. So not business. I'm for 12 people in GB Bank. Because them on TikTok understand. Ndaw jarangol ngaran kam fanandi nyomi ngol and them on TikTok understand. They got a TikTok. Yara for like. Kunung atara for 1.4K wala like. What is not different from Milky Way live. So live viewers on TikTok work at Tongo. So remember the amount 0.8 people were watching me. Jiki sade binu njele kunung. Ngajade ngarade binu njele. So 8 people are watching me and Nara Mineje after I increased it to 12. So how do you increase the viewership on TikTok? Because you got TikTok, more got TikTok le follow TikTok le you got TikTok le viewership for other Facebook. When they be almost 20 minutes, 12 people that malenjibi. So not all what's the point going to TikTok? Love to mark. I don't know. There are people non takela Friday ti Kamal Jack not darling ko ngake sibitoti but the Friday is out. Friday is for policy discussion, so and that cannot go on TikTok. No, policy discussion over tell Facebook. So Bob too Bob too, because you are a secretarian. Yes, I'm a secretarian. I'm a secretarian by marriage. Vananga Sukuta citizenship settle, Bob. Sukuta citizenship settle. Yeah. I'm a citizen of Sukuta as well. You know. They mo common quality. Yeah. So but it couldn't nakke ba ka wina la B52 but ngamra baile kadi mo rasulu ko ngasa fero ja kaya baile to today. So a la recommendation ngamra sibito for is not sibito for meeting wol kasiale no nyin chapter meeting wol kasiale sibito may not be conducive because we have a lot of meetings going on and wol ka jama jaka became on Saturday. So maybe, I don't know, Wednesday could be, I don't know, I will think, or maybe Sunday. Sunday, remember meeting also the Sunday could be ideal. But Sunday for now, people are going to work. But maybe it's like early. My TikTok name is UDP Online Bantaba. I shared it on Facebook yesterday. If you go on my wall, Lamin Bojang, you will see it there. Doko Wednesday, we'll think. Okay. So saying um uh maybe Sunday occasionally. Takela no every week for what it is. TikTok takela no maybe every 2 weeks. TikTok. Wednesday is good also. Yeah, Wednesday is good. Wednesday is good. Okay. Janni Dr. Mane Binare. On Monday or Tuesday, current affairs will be back, and we will visit Havana again. Havana. Kujamal Bikeka Havana. This Gambia, we are in a big mess. We are in a total mess. It's not it's an understatement. The level of mess in that country. Akija for water. Nte fon kuno ni modolo yanga nka ko yabe nyimbango wede dalon ko think. So I have some information from Banjul, but I'm not going to share it until next week because tomorrow the panel Salimatu Ture, Layabo, Alaji Jallo, Alin Fatu Sanyang, and another person responsible for the Caribbeans. Well, I think they are heading, and 4 of them are heading to Jeddah. So maybe Monday, Tuesday, current affairs. So I'll be interesting issues all Moila, but it's not about Sefti and Haidara now. Okay, I think Nyanda member so we'll give him respite. It's about the embassy in general. Yeah. Some interesting things happening. And also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the government in general. There are a lot of dubious things happening in this government. So, Madanga message ki na luntang saying I join operator because we'll in CJMB, Mana current affairs solar. Otherwise, we were going to dilute the program. Let me send message to Dr. Manneh and operator to join. Then Ganakata start on today's program on the policy discussion. So Allah barak I'll send videos here. And I'm very happy that European Online Badaba is on TikTok because TikTok for now, Mojamaleka Jibe saying. Okay, Dr. Manneh Filanat. So, Dr. Manneh Filanat, I was just about to send message to him. Yafa nyomi ngole technology understand. Nga yafa nyomi ngole technology understand. You know. So
Dulu dala kula nyenti jaran kolle bajillo.
Because Allah nyomi ka keba me feel la lang sonko. Ngwe kala di amon moy.
Lang sonko yes.
Igala kala di amon. Ate buka technology understand. Abuka telephone phone la gweno.
No, kali nene le doro wala tinna kali nene pal si diamo.
Yalo anata jande bringa interview. Alhamdulillah ini mbara Mubarak Dr. Manneh. Good to have you.
Thank you, same to you. Thank you. Good to be here.
Anata jan ngai ko jani interview la flow. Ibe sonnale kon to lalla jaran ko lal marioti. Asonta ako he to nyato lo marioti.
That was to please you for that occasion. Very good. Yeah. Very good. I'm sending him my regards too. Very good.
Dr. Manneh, thank you.
Finland Benyadi.
Thank you for accepting our film. So, ilo dula sumata bagelo. Nte buka hani la banko kam. Finland kai.
Finland is something else. Yeah.
Something else.
You have to get used to it. It's something else.
Good to have you.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
Now for Jani
Yeah.
Bam, it a manjere introduction because Namera Momo Bijan we Dr. Manneh. But for the purpose of this program, is if I introduce an informal position of UDP National Executive, just say something brief
Okay.
about yourself, then catch up on. Yeah. Welcome.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm Lamin Manneh, and I am currently the UDP Deputy Secretary for Foreign Affairs and the Diaspora. I hail from, my parents hail from Nyomi. So, and I was born in Kaur and grew up in Kaur, of course, and went to primary school in Kaur, then Gambia High School, then university in France for a bachelor's and master's degree in law, international law, and then went to the US for development management studies. And then afterwards, I went to the UK, Manchester, for translation interpretation as well. And I worked at the President's Office for 3 months, and then the rest of the time I worked for the African Development Bank. And I spent all my working career virtually at the African Development Bank from 1991 to 2019. So yeah, and then I came back and then eventually joined politics in the Gambia full time.
Yeah, rich resume. Doctor, I'm just coming. Okay, maybe Nyanda of Ali and nka program okay, come member caring kagani local languages primarily.
Okay, that's good.
Because
Rich
ha exactly nko bangale ka mo ba so dinga ka angale ka mate ila mo
and yalon ntol ba ibul ba moy lele yalon to ka angale ni français mo bele fa bar butu njara na ka ko lela jele de ha so wala dro ntol we straddle the border, we are close to Senegal, so we speak English and French be.
Okay, Dr. Manneh, he joined the Important African Development Bank. He joined the UDP. Why UDP? Munana UDP. Munana Manta NPP. But go UDP NPP. So
yes, they were already in existence.
Or anything. Why UDP? Yeah. Why UDP?
Yeah. Even when I was at the African Development Bank, because it do no la politico kono ita finti no la jesa ke no bari nukungo kono mulonke. So beje otumo I was UDP called doli be nyo bulunga nyo kala mota etc. And yes, nga political party do fana law in the Gambia like Doi for example. Na mo dolbe Doi na friends ñol dolbe Doi and Doi la number 2 CDA Jata fana mun nekke bale to we studied together in France. Well, it will follow that into the norma. But then he came back there afterwards. We met there. So go on London. So, and I had a very good work relationship with him. Nakebale Mungata Juven when he was in SOAS in London. So we used to go from France to go visit him in London. He was working for SOAS, School of Oriental and African Studies. Kataji Kata Jube, what in Wati. And more better. So I go on London to more. But political Nina to war. Ika jubele tebe kunna dame ane mili alon ko ni la miro mo kilingoti so birinna daga manifesto jube pati jamato ngadla bal jamal jube ne mol kachata dan ngaje ko UDP ne wala la miro katanyo la bake jan nimbina nan ane birinna dafa nan ngamin jije ku kirin wala bije no ngamin tuje num before nimbe no je so ngaje ko na miro mo kilingol leti nanga miro mo kilingol leti bari most important min fa ko mayata beti fanan Alaji Usenu Dabo anin Amadou Sane nyolo ane UDP nyaton ko lube wato min na gambe ko leari mobe borte ka mabo nyule lota gambe ke loke gambe ye man tora jama soto je ye mutaje ye lipaje ye soronje ye mulu baramaje lolu fata je o be matine mulu koma ko nyim patiyo nyin nyina mu patiyo to mi yalon ko be lola lo ndijang banko ngelo ke buru banko e buru tilimbala bo nyamba ko kan pour dictatorship banko kan marjaw bo e ko le ya façon beta ko le ya beta pour que ya min ka gambia bondi ne o meta mo ni bo so wati ba UDP ba bandi
doctor ngame ila voice bita karne de malu mona keta okay audience ol manon falsa fo falka doctor Manneh boy hebo ka moy clearly doctor ebe jele okay okay I think you're there after audience ol ya safe nalka doctor moy rek no okay okay doctor ika moy la bam doctor ika moy le ila bigger ila volume was up audience ol ko say boke moy mala mo nekk fen ila volume all of a sudden it went down it's still not coming good mala mo nekk maybe you can get out is a foot you do nan kotenge maybe it's gone completely down now.
I can't hear you.
Okay, Maringa Dr. Bonde. Dr. Idum Kotenge. We cannot hear Doctor. Okay. It's not coming. Yeah. We'll try. Okay. Okay. Cancel this one. Okay. Mal kondono Dr. Beduna nan kotenge or Alberta Kayiri Badaba. Hopefully things will be better. I just remember Gayabo, Senior National President of UDP, Nuina Bahaba. Thank you for watching from Gambia. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for everything that you're doing for this party. We are really proud of you. Thank you for logging on. So, the National President the program of Gibeka. Dr. Manneh be Dunana Kotenge, technical issue like that. The volume was good when I joined, but all of a sudden, training people. Keba Sabali, Helsinki, Finland, they control now in Sabali. Bari ngolu Dr. Lamin Manneh wolo no lunta bati bi nabe kaja so la UDP la 5-point agenda. Many ka question follow me na join the UDP. I've already explained then the volume went kaput. So then the next question binala UDP la 5-point agenda, which is very important. Mo jama be je UDP ni nyini ka mo UDP la 5-point agenda. Da lor na fam. Mo jama be funkal ni UDP la. What are the UDP 5-point agenda? What is it based on? It is a party kono. Imang party 5-point agenda long. Nyanta warandi la bakele. Doctor Kamele say.
Yes, Kemwele. Image man na follow bari
Oh, you are better now. I hope it stays like this because you are really clear. Doctor saying ibe sene andi roll out la ngam sene no mona jonde UDP. So saying doctor without 5-point agenda la kutule wole fo india machine jam bari pour ka summarize because nin komba be fo la jam abe sa fo la jani samanta banna ise dalila dantandi munatin ite man nyin on secunda support why not this government in yemun dan this ila maral nya imam kontan wala bang ise wo do summarize no more briefly.
Yes, ila maral nyam man kontani walla because maralo mi yalon ko itenim banku dingolu mi ye ni kafu ye tambindi minna ima wo keno poite a beke tinyaroti banko kan woti tano because banko kan jam mune be kerin corruption mune be kerin kodido mo jawo banko la kodo beka dundami mo be kalo e mafo mo ya senea mbe damin bi nyimbanko kan jang ko le yafso be laare mo kan masakunda la fannamanta tama kan yaje ko do min be ka dunyi banko kan akata da min mo malon bari ni audit kete sa fe karñol le tiñaro ke futa kala pour ka o bondi pour ka o tilimbaliani o tiñaro ni o suñaro mote o bondel man sa kundala do ku fannal labije min katama ñam ni tata seno bundala mol fe manta mol ne batani ko be jimba ko kan ni tata jata kende a bundala le tanol fe bikatama bore tije masenol mantama doctorol nyanta min kele ma keno because man do kuranol soto ni tata karam bundala karandugol be fail exam ol because karam mantano a nyama ni tata fanna la nyim banko kan kole yani tiñaro don ne bije suñaro doron anin tiñaro yo andum wasa kundan ka sinde mo ne kam pour kam wala balwo sahande kam wala balwo sono yande ka banko sambano ay ta ñaado bari mbika o jenka mo ne je tiñaro doron wati tiñaro suñari bambalo tilimbali ya bambalo min diate mi e kawole ke mum sol la baron de kutela comment ça qu'on a son tino to do ko kenola ngado ko kadula jamal son janni binana jang so ntenga to min soto woton te sonnanga o to tiña folo bari min fawo kumma ya tawto de sonnanga si ngaji mod men na banko tiñala ni wala si nga kafu no banko tiña wala ba tiñala nyaaba lambe derin hani ntew kala nyim banko le ko be dintela keta feofen de nyim banko le ya dinna ñu na primary school dara primary school janne ka no primary school te secondary school kala sako university no be ke janne nyimba ko le ko be dinna so nda fana biringam bande setena pour kam fana simin kafuno fana simin keno nyimba ko ka nyanta wala kala bare mol be ba ko tiñara andi fo yalo ko jibe tiñarol andu yalo ko man pare kay falling no to do ko keno la so wala nante npp masa kunda al simila en fata wala no bondi je kunda do sambadan ngam kunda do sambadan min se banko do ko gambe dingoli sulata wala man sula tiñaro la nyimba ko kanko tege after sanjim wanni fula tiñaro o ka nyantare na banko do ku sayin yes
jesena Dr. Manneh but Dr. Manneh still jale bita five agenda to bol dul ka tol men to the media ka bol la concerns sa ko UDP ko UDP na Birimida 2021 tolon the only party te for me alon ko we campaign on policy and programs and a website on launch na 5-point agenda will be ketala nga explanation of nga call for mole UDP ni maralo keta mena kala bar go nyawonya molko nyin do ko be beteata ita kata be kering ka sine andiro ke den lamino komal alka funte dok ala aning onko lari bol alka cool explain party leader alka policy will explain policies explain bari molla silanja be dabe ko IEC all konik IEC ma ragle nyin 300,000 votes ngamara biral tata nyin dialogue meeting wala lari si se ko alia race jele nyin 300,000 the system of nimo man GBI kisi fonna do ko fonna kala nye ken sentibam because 2021 nyunye mo be jahalle baro e 400,000 so min tole Dr. Manneh baring ndel bebe Gambia la ntara election la blabe be dayri iko baro e wuli carte kisi wuli kemena celebration man blabe be dayri kamera ko sunole
sa sangole keta ko kam
exactly so Dr. Manneh ite be molde ngalo ko be nyin ye kataku jamane ke nyin ka mol train kana polling agents will train so isa for no audience like pour ka mol lama ya nyin nako for tomando ferol be ke kana pour ka the replica of 2021 ka was eval avoid 2026
siku woteke la koteke min kera 2021 nga lonne min kera andu niyaje ulota because ntol bo parti dumi yala kon kalwale kanta birin kuwol keta ngalo min keta mol ko nga finti nga protest ni na nyi nyata kala ke nyi yebanka to nyi sunyaro kanyantale usen dabole ko hani ako alinga ta luwasilola na luwata fo nyi banko ka to malla fi ta state house kabula moli je loko no mil fata mil baramata malla fi la ta gambe digul be tara kayro ko nan tanko kon so manta mo man finti data supreme court pour que ta na petition samba je pour que nyim election pour que ta nyanta pour que ka to sunyaro le kata je supreme court man na petition examine so ngalonko nyente wonde silati mi yalo ka sim bondi ngata ko no sign so ko nga fere dole jube so nga fere le landi sign varanga na election results management software nga da nga landi andu wati be improve kana wati mbena agent ol use pour ka election ol prepare ate mele fambe training ko commencer ko pour na agents ñol so ne election ol sita 2026 carte of fight da ma avec kontila wolto yalla sport counting lemo to la result ol be so tolla janning AEC ba tali fol wat to ngam tali soto so nga ferol min beren to be fala bi katung ko do bi je to fola moli na AEC ko to fole bari ni bentanye dialogue to nga foyele e tinyaro minke ni sita jele nga foy ko minke tata kala koteke ya long ye ko tuna damen futumo silo fa e tinyaro ke damen tol no e kanyum 300,000 min fombe system ko be nga wolonne gambia be wolonne 2016 ye wotole jela office APRC jan wala kamani wo voting wala na kul tata nyam wala ga jambe ka sita where am I 300,000 votes nakarte kese wuli kebe sabole wala ka fumole ko dal ma fay jinol sa fay jina bi ka ji kana carte fay moli mala ka bi ka ji kana carte fay moli suñaro le ka ke so suñaro to bole bayla so nin carte fay sita na ejitu betar la station sign betar la jere mun ka kenum man ka stationol min to mammo soto je ika balotol stuff walleto so nga jento la ngaje jang sita la bin election sita to nga analysis kele nga kulu be nga jube min keta ikaje sate o dolo nyim milbe frontière to milbe borders nyolto isaje sate o dolo mil yalon ko mo keme nin talule ka taraje banni result ol nata isa wuli fula keme lulu o mol ka bo min tole wolle ya jameno jinol to mil kana carte o fay wolle mo 300,000 wolle mo result min dada pero dol ton tol mo soto nun je bari ñinan 2026 ñamba ko kan carte fay polling station ol wuli killing keme lulu anin talul ni lulu be gambia kon so polling station wuli killing keme lulu talul ni lulo mewo men adota ñambe mo fula soto la je
mo fula okay mbe ha 2021 defo ngajele ko brimbe yaje pre results follow nata Dr. Manneh UDP was leading but as the night went by complete silence IC ata fo wati jang ima results announced then results ye flip automole so ngamera is very important na IC la ko na election monitoring Dr. Manneh ta very seriously because otherwise
ni wo manta seriously hanisi muneke isi sunya so ika wala control ngamen prepare ale bajelale ngamen prepare ngajele so sain to pareta o kamale o te fulan janna nyimba ko kan so tolu nganna ferol belandile seho nganna ferol belandile andu ni wato sita polling agent to batan na polling agent to be so fonge be train ko beke ando nga lay ko be ben prepare kan tomorrow ba ya lon ko na dol bije katama internet lela ba fala internet kuntu pour yen suja pato be kamale hane internet kuntu sin result soto so ntol ngam landi ngam prepare ntol parere won be siri so lon ka fumo al fintal ta register le ko min nyata kala la fay nan ma fay be ganyela bar ni ya fay fer tije ñul te ganyel nola okay tul parere wala be siri nyanta min kala be o kala so mo te ganyela ñi ba ko ko suña rola woto so la côté
wo be dala ba
na molu be parere ne me training commence la in few months time up to 2026 ndobe training kala continuous training pour na molu pare mbena polling agent to ko very early train andu momo fana so fana fayo koy iba tal pour kan polling agent to infiltrate pour ka do ikono kala mol kila na polling agent to kono min na rafane ko ko na infiltrate kala polling agent la UDP be mutalla because na betting system fana be prepare pare on le siri so o suñaro wote kala jan côté ke wote kala côté ke yes
wo moyo dia ba doctor Ibrahima Silla, infrastructure communication infrastructure minister. Ayala diam before 2021 ako Italy la March and everything ya be work out like adiam da kote prekama ako vacancy man sort of number 1 are in the parade. So molko ha Ibrahima wulita diam la kote kede
yes, yes,
2021.
Yes.
Yeah, so Alani state, now some of our people in the media come kanata lightly. Modo from the under UDP diaspora media.
No.
But you lightly. So malam biriala ni moi ite ya kuoje nyadile. Brala ni latest dia moni.
Biriya mo woyon tolu parende kende kele koteke. Katu nim wala binyola nyalon ko. Tinyaro be min kan ita bayila iba trial la koteke. But it succeed lale. So ntolo mbika nyul tan lightly. And mbika fempi ye mi yalo ko gafa adiam kensa wala no. Ye fefe parende ani hane ma mimfo ntolo parere uni kam parende kamal. Ye mimfo mam mimfo folo fa ngabelon me parere. So ntolo mam pare ka si yenna wino su nyambul ko te wote kela. So ye kuma fo ntolo kaw be jubele be parere kamal. Ani mam mimfo ntolo be parere kamal. Because ngalon ko nyulu tinyaro mbenye banko kan ya lon ko ni masakunda falenda accountability binana ne woji ma bale sila wala tan ñu suñu arol be kere ko be kere bari accountability wote bayila ñu banko kan because sehu gambenol batatale ya lon min be laari kan ani jumale wolle kay yo lonne so gambenol ye be fankanu la ye mo ñu bondi ye mo sama ñu ministre do ko ke ñu banko so man tol de on côté ke bari nak te complacent la de te sila gambulo la ñokan ntol ngalo ne ko kuru yabe ke kanne andu han kabe be do prepare kan nga wolon bari be min to fanan ka wolon ne andu to fanan be prepare kan ne pour yo min ka tan 2021 kana fulanjang andu te fulanjan so mo kana hakili fula soto je control be sila gambulo la ñokan nga fuko hani ita keno hani ita kela bari ntol to sila gam bulu fu tan fu la ñokan be kato dangole kambe ko be kan pour ko kana ke côté yalo ninin mo kuruma be ñola yalo salon ko lu wolum aka fere kutole de kam lu wolum ala ya be fere kutole dara de kam bu jure fana be sile fo yebe fana tankala wala bang ifana wuli yelam e kato dangoke yesi ya batu ko do be sila le yesi to man sino dun te sino lokote andu nakato wote bayila 2026 hanal tol diaspora be do sulala dole alale makoy supervisional to na polling station to na coalition central to kanaka makoy je momo bidano mbal be contact le momo bidano wato abe mon traje kal be register will need you for supervision yalon 2021 yena mol dolu yo dol dukule ye cool façon beke bari ngalon ko ni sewu sedi libe dam wala be ya fa yo duku nim boy sedi kam da ñor na fa duku nim bob touré da ñor jwal bi na fa bob touré duku etc wolte kela and we are fighting fanan to ensure that the diaspora can vote so if we need to go back to court we'll go back to court Supreme Court here decision on the diaspora should vote Aluma Warja will the diaspora is the 9th region of the Gambia okay Tusmanke is there for last minute to come man time so we have time and the IEC itself should be restructured Aluma Warja contract he should be gone by now why is he still there we will take them on we'll take all of those issues on Minketa 2021 utekela koteke sewu ntesonna wala yes nyimba ko belden tan nyimba ko la andu mba do kulam bele andu be wallo dila nyimba ko kan mo be tamala luwalla ikalolu ka fajan non ko hada le electoral dale results declare al mu rebelo le o be kala rebelo le bar suñaro utekela koteke you hold result for the city ma sonna declare mun ben ta declare so utekela jang koteke
doctor
mobe loi respect la nyimba ko kan science yew
wala nyanda kala doctor mo dole be nyini karola akonge nyini ka fo ite lata le ko Gambia la voters will wuli keme kono 900,000 fire was sile that 900,000
Oh, I'm always see. It's not possible. It's not possible. Gambia, la population, it will census equal 2.5 million. So 2.5 million population, there is no way you'll have 900,000 registered voters. It's not possible. 2.5 million, you'll expect in the region of 550 to 650,000 voters. You say only expect no, by all scientific standards.
Yes.
So
yes.
900,000 is the inflated results in Milike. Yele 300,000 of dami ani okudo mimbi tolle along. Bari wote kala kote bi. Katum police station be tarla jele. Mbe fewol be check from the time your police station will open. Ka token sol konti fo continue carte fay banga ko wolbe mba be check la one by one. The sound one step la. And the moment that fana ko bina voting la lumaka Gambianoti will be waiting for you there. And the borders will monitor the borders. Okay? And ila molu ni ikamili sunyar milkana sunyar carte fay la kadunna. Ikadunda mito la ngalon ikajada mito ngabelon. Si hunyi banko mo be loi normal banko katama loi mba tamandla loi. NPP mantal loi santola. IEC mantal loi santola. Maybe loi respect or mota respect.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Lamin Manneh. Audience will question on Dolu BG. Comment Dr. Manneh avanyamente kumo be follow no because nyimo platform multi political liwa kan ila strategy amanke ka bele for santo. So some of them ibetala inside le alka question on Dolu nyinen ka jang nte wo ate wol jabila. So just the general issues will follow. Jare ka leo understand because NPP kol ka jang lamoyle. Platform.
Oh yes, you can lamoyle everywhere.
Dr. Manneh that's doubt direct. So, Dr. Manneh, that is very interesting. But dialogue to laugh on now it often jalai okay according to Uncle Larry Siseko, I see command Namanta revising court 2021.
Yes.
Your race. So the Lord Mayor Natajan the Taliban Sudan interviews at Ngani organizing head of the organizing secretary. Command UDP revising court. Was that in retrospect, was that a mistake on the part of the party? Manta revising code.
Yes, it was a mistake, but also the fact that results very bondi registration people will register very bondi wato minna, and in time into put more court was very short.
2 weeks.
So to 2 weeks. So to pare in time pour kata revising court. Umuna fanan mistake ko to yes. Son tawala. Bari wo mistake façon wo kan karandile wo yen karandi bakele so nga mistake wol min ke 2021 to sonta wo mistake wol dal bari wo mistake wol matam fota de to basen ko men mutala je wo be mutala no be wol han sayni na carte fel be mutala mi yeti nyaaroke wala nyeli min ke ka fun registration min ke outside the normal registration hours milkata outside the registration areas milkata wala suwolu kono e milmin kafuje mil botanam banta bladol so ilawo fraudulent registration wal anin e mil sote faye maboje wala tinyaroke not revising code fota mil laje yes nyanta tala revising code but wo mudo man din doneti wo mudo man din doneti sunyaro kono okay so the next one mimbina sunyaro min kan planga bila bota damin so mi hulu be sukilale o tekela koteke sonte sonna koteke 2026 Gambia mbe bolale wala ngatu nenyi masa kunda sita ya koteke sanji ululu koteke nyimba ko tinya telefone atambila dano la koteke absolutely the tembo mento bi se nyimba ko is bankrupt and it will be alone.
Me don't know what the policy kachala. The debt, Gambia national debt level right now over 110 billion. So me do know okay. Audience solo. Albela Mekan, Utica Line Pantabala name Dr. Lamin Manneh on just to be policy discussion so me also. Dole you didn't go for Albe call killer. Yeah, me line on yellow. Me question and answers and me question answer session short my line on yellow. I'll say calling can I do camera. I'll say Dr. Manneh you didn't Doctor yes, Tonya Long Dole program all American Gambia right now. I text Kina call in Sehu as a follow-up to the question that you asked Dr. Manneh about why UDP didn't go to revising court. Can you ask him whether UDP was bullied by Barrow, because Adama Barrow stood in State House and said, if anybody took the matter to court, he was ready with his lawyers to defend the electoral register. So well, just statement like stop UDP from going to advice in court, because the president was very emphatic.
No.
He was ready to
No.
defend Kafoko Lunta will register. So Akofo wole UDP, what statement UDP Silandiba.
Se mo bukan tol silandi. Mo bukan UDP bully. Ne wonte no ya jame do UDP bully la no. Ya jame no UDP bully no, ñun si UDP bully no.
Tonya.
Mo bukan tol bully. We are tougher than that. We are tougher than that. The party leader, then ya jame ya bully jak.
Yeah.
Among Muslim Dabo bully no, among Yamad Samuel bully, among Tuske. And UDP kukirol bi han kabi. Mo bukan UDP bully. And don't ya mil long wale long. Lawyer we have better lawyers. So you bully la nyadi. No, don't become bully. Say we become bully. We ika mole bully mili ya long ko iman le fanna. Don't let them fanna alhamdulillah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Manneh, saying that policy cool kacha mba mala fanna flala. And then you mansa kunda la wrong policies ntolba will rectify la nyonyani. But na 5-point agenda
yes.
youth employment and empowerment scheme what is number 1 funding ko semben tuya.
Yes. Yes.
So lafika yo sinende mola UDP la 5-point agenda ye mune nyimbe mun tunkalaka ani munatina man secunda la current youth policy tela jeru amando tamaka.
Amantama because pour youth policy a tama follow for ye mol soto mili yalon ko they believe in it ilatala mol mi yalon ko ya ngani soto banko e mol mi yalon ko e pareta ko dum dije okay although do man tanyim banko kan youth policy so youth policy tamandila iba sat la min tole training and skills development. Because development pour hadam dingol banku dingol iga development wuli wala kam and ni education nin karambolu man tama a nyama meti karambolu man ta a nyama banko tinyata because nin karambolu tinyata ito doctor betol sotola ito engineer betol sotola to lawyer betol sotola ito economist betol sotola ito mo soto miana ka betaya fo aka follow wala to londo karambula karambolu betaya moli karam beto soto mili beto karam mechi beto karam kendeke wala mu follow so karam moli nyanta do kula le karam moli nyanta sembentu yala le na ko do soto karam moli teacher beto soto nga tijol train kendeke continuous training yewo ke tijol fanali beteya karam dingoli beteya ni yo londo soto o moli mi be fintila karam boldo wala be banko tamandila wala be minister tamandila wala be departmental tamandila wala kala police wala kala minister so foye londo soto ni yo soto second point wala mun na first point on 5 point again for me that is the second wala youth empowerment and employment kat ni mo karanta ni mo karanta file e mutual soto londo soto wala do ko nyine ko kole ya baake ni me man do ko keno ye ma employment so si fa su do ko create nole andu ma sakunda be wolle makoy la karan dula ye karan degol makoy pour karan no ye scholarship di molla ye free education di for primary and secondary school ni yo okay mili karanta foka bang mili jita do ko la ilafte fa sum mecho fa sum do ko start la ye makoy ye youth bank soto wala youth fund abekela mala abekela fo bank la mo fond lemba barembe lalo na mi yalon ko mili lafte do ko la funding kewlo ici makoy no na fuloto ye do ko ke ye façon compagnie law ye façon kunkolu bondi ye façon enterprise façon be londi ye do ko ke ila atelier lu ila burlod la li ko façon mi la saldo ye makoy woto pour que makoy woto fo ye ko do makoy ko do bi ni tata bank pour do pour ka do business o start ita ke no la interested la ko men ki almost keme kam moño la akan ila ko business o start wala ita no la kan wada ma be falal interest ma be falal so ni be youth fund kele wala youth bank ibe kele mi yaran ko interest ni la kan dai ji ba ke wala yam fala feren so foyol ma koy woto foye mo la ñu fana min be kala mentors min be kala comme karamolo wala be kari ma koy la ke jube ni mi ye business o start ya ye mentol ñine ngay min ya lon ko wala be kar le jamar la ke ku jang isi ñin keno tenne bari hakelo tu jang jay si boyno jande si tiyaro keno jande ye ma koy katum follow la wala mo ko ru ma ko lo mo fu jande be lo le mo fu la singola ni lo mo fu la singola wati men na isi bulayte fay so isi ma koy follow du la isi ma koy na fulo isi ma koy karamolto ilbe ma koy ni yo youth empowerment ke mili be do ko kele fay wal su do ko ke no fay mil tara karandol mi yala ko ta official to wala indu fana stane do ko so na kanyam isi train blat mi ya lon ko banko su la taw do ko la wato le bar ni mo karande fene mi yala ko banko ma su la do laldo e wonto do ko so la so na curriculum amuta dino kamin kara yew fana tembendi anin su la ta me choli minna yewol ni wol ye karandi wol su la doctorol train su la no so train su la accountant or lawyers no economic it train ye karandi me chol ye ma ko ye karan mili ya lon ko wata la to mi ya lon ko comme santo to wata la to mi ya lon ko na fulu table man university jono e ma ko scholarship wol ka soto no le ita dino la mo bele bar sa no jama baraje mili ya lon ko sula sala afal ma jono so wol bele mo empowerment or part of the empowerment let insat ne si karan no so ni o do ko soto woli wala be banko sambala nyaato ito keno la ni wolu man soto so ye karan sona andi e do ku soto sona andi ka to ye metol soto karan wala karan betol soto no ye ma ko do sabanjang wala agricultural sector na seno bundala katun seno ndurga kele agriculture food safety and nutrition seno ani nga fero ke mi yalon ko na balwo kana manke yin banko kan ganta tana banta fanan sa so no janne ani nga fenno doku mi yalon ko asin na balwo sonne na sin sujata kende ani sujata sahol nin ya na banko kon jube bi min ka bonan banta like si sewul min kanana malay ka doku nyami aka ike malandi nyami mawlo moni ka mono do bari ngol lonne ka lu jama abi ka hormones to ani growth hormones ani steroids and façon libe ni wol na ta jan ani very fatty ke osiate bala so ni wol be la nyokan plus ni wata na biri wata na fu jene fita la jan na ba nyama enta cold chain ne soto la atra freeze le fu jene fita la ba tabela wato min ni wo cold chain kunduda o sikeno food poison mol so no kuran sino molman ani growth hormones nyola ani tol be so wolu be manyan na kelen sol be do kuno janne si sol marandi no janne da dinno le do ko soto ka nyime fata yuti pa ben mi la fikela si se bon lo ani si se mala yando ye ma koy so to ko do la folo ni londo soto ye ma koy ko do to mi yan ko sira si se poultry si se bon lo no ani poultry farms nyol ya do ko keje ye ma koy fana fi roto a folo dula karando bi je masakunda se sanno e bulule ni yemi wa fa mambang masakunda commitment ko ma sannale bulle katun si sewo wati le banata bi tawala ni ma wafi boyole bi je kada kamindo ato dilela so foya dafa to mo foya wafi ni ma wafi no masakunda ya sebulo ufana masakunda na se ka wafi bar ni aba nyama intesula wala fang kato ajibe hanena hotel min bijang wol fon dam ma be si sewo min sadaw dindewol bulu
wallahi
ita sulala ka important gambia be mu restaurant olati wol be sulala si sewol la so ko min ka do sul kono ita sulala si sewol la so ni ko fonikel su ko do soto woto o musi sewol la fanna da malade nyim be andol malayando manna ni sol ni sajol ni bal ni wol malayandi suboti si soto adasi sono ya nde sulakata fe on kam manam banta ni salode sita o be sotno janne si subu to subu to mi yalla ko te mol courant la na courant jamba ko kam bi mo siata jambi diabetes high blood pressure
tona
akabona mo na domorol le ka sabu jama ni do mo hari ngo soto moli banko kay ye do mo be tol soto isi jata kende asoto l'hôpital fa na kol section no ya demande so mu mala ndo da mala karol mano la karola ninga mano do ko nyama jang gambente mano importa koteke ala en soñim bala mi yalon ko jisele bi jiya kara jama modan sera talante o biom jisele ay da fon ko jel tata da men fan ko jel fa murunno ko male fang nyaato do mande nta wuluta kawurle men ta wulato kawru ji ko jisele be non kawru ko ji kana tuma kana fo balle ngwa kada wolato barama sakunda ñol man ko ka fa ko jebe sele kanne da fo kawru ñol so we murunno ko teke barama fo da minito nsi o jise tan nga senoke manko ka hali jahal pachar damma ni do ko nyama ana dan dawlu je siarar je wuda may ga bebe dañu ni manola nsi mani beto soto ada si ji kambe don se do ko ke je ye ko do soto je masa kunda ko do save bar nak nin ko ngo ke ita fa mole alda bolsika anin daban digol anin soko la anin fangol ni murbal ni oto do ko kela ni fu molto murla kon koto ni ko mole muru ko koto ga senoke ibe ma ko la mono do machine betol amanci ko be tractol di la bobela bari sate dante si do den no tractol la satol mi ma war yeden tractol asigna do ko jam bi eta jana sam to kilon do ye ma koy wordo ye ma koy min to fewto mil be ite mol bula la yeta ni ka fanyelo ko tege ika tiyo fi minna no to mi be kere nyene ta to fa dum ite mol bula la wala mi masdo la mi ma koy la firo la ibe ma koy la firo la min be ma koy la binde wala min be ma koy la katiro la o masino bebe kerene masakunda la fero kala yewle jini ye sambana do ko commencé wala ndo ko ko mo fu mo loté faye fo be tasano la ba fu masakunda fo ke ma koy woldo o be sa keno la dum ba kala la UDP so ni ko ta sew nte mano import la ko de nte nyo import la nte findo import la so si be sum nañu ba ko kanja ni o soto jang ima wol import ya long sawo sang nyimbanko dolaro million tallul kata million keme fula nka wala sta kata do moro sambanta ninga odo ku jang o ko betula jan ika fole import substitution
import substitution
nyanta le min sanna banta nga do ku jang so ko do nyata fide kata sambanta ko do tanga do ko ndibanko kan jang so dollar million keme fulo ni uta jam ni uta ba ko kan jambe ko ku dol de min no mankini nka ta tulol min sannam banta kana samara yan tulol mi yal dol mankati ni tulol dol yibe dalo raka simbile ko tentulo wala diwlu non lam abe farin kewal wala kam wol kurandi high blood pressure diabetes ko na wala to barni na tulol do ku jang wala tiyo sene yela tiyo sanga wato wala ye tiyo taya ke tiyo tulolti se tiyo tulol beto soto je nsi tiya ni tiyo tulo bondi je o min katu je ko do be yawdo mo rendi wala groundnut cake nso be soto no janne bi mola do ko ke ye tiyo senet karina ni karelu be bata kono ye bandi tiyo man sanno masa kunda do ko tiyo to mon be tiyo sannal sa ida tiyo yibe fe do ko basannal tiyo man sanno do be laare kari kilim do tiyo laare ini la ko do man soto no o banyana kela yiri bi masa kunan ko be kela be ta kela okay o mo tiyo la fannole so ninga okay ninga wondo do ku jang nsula tamen na burna do mo ron so do nga do mo jang to nga wa fi banta tu laabe mi sulta ma no la ñin dunda ko na te banna min sulata ño fengol la ñin san halolo ñin mono kulolu ñin takiri ñolu ate banna be ka wafi laabe to sa banta findolu sa do kuno jenne ngal sulta min nga do mo jan to nga process ay ta banta so mo nek lañe be processing industry le fana sutula ni nga fengol do ku fa siata nga do mo ro soto je to to je be processing industry lola wala kan processing industries wala ben ma bel na ma no mi ba do kula mfangol nga tujan nga ke botol kono jan so wo botol fana be do ko la janne o fana be do ko le create la mo le jang okay yo findol do ku jang ya fa be process jang so be industry so law industry fana mo le tan do ko wala do ko la siya ni wo be do ko ta fay bandi wita wa filale mo tolle bi naka o fana ta ka o samba o fana be ko dol sot la woto so silol men do ko to silol sinna fa soto kabni silol do ko ka do ko mon ka pour mo le tanin naga ani safaro ka so ni industry ke so industry agriculture lo wala ka wala be agriculture ka ni agriculture be tayata industry sinano na wala beke sayin na ba ko kan jang yiro mi jang yiri digo mi jang ate banna nen duta bato sita di kadu fu duto be ti jaka dole ka to fay
wallahi
so ninga industry ninga agriculture ministry beto soto na processing commence o du tolo nsata nga dolke juice nka fa duta juice min sambanta ka samana o ma ka juice betolti sin tal do ko na ada dia ada se beta ya
wallahi
okay nsi juice da du tola nsa da kasuola nsa da soransola nsa da kabala nsa da fe bela amanti kabal be 500 meters de wolonte mansula wala bari sa da no kabal jabal nsa da no kabal fa wala janne okay
bisa mane ibe to hendrola de
anin tolte mo sen tolte mo kila 500 meters kabal no mo jam fata bagel nsi wol be do ku no janne ake juice pakaya juice be ka so no janne ku ya bo nsi be ka no juice janne to min taje nsa keno munti jam nsa keno jamti nsi jamde da no belale nsi kasu kulol bi jang nsi kasu north da jang ay wafi jang nte kasu kulol ta do kata wafi kasu kul ken comme que ti wafi nyami mba process la janne kasu kulol do ku jang ay janne jang ay tay jang ay ke ay na bag jang na ke botol ndi won kondo nyem plastic ba na wafi so beka industry le create modi so industry fana ka do kula leta do kula si sia sew indo kula sia o beka tax le jo okay tax revenue si sia so nin tax siata tax daka jile nin tax jola siata tax daka jile bi mo fala tax wala carton tax jola le da man sia ko tege so nin do kula siata because sene la siata industry min do kula factory to ka ni jusul da nin fen dolu manol wol fanal sia fo bi tax jola le no be tax yo tax be sial so it fale widen the tax base tax base one tax jola siandi tax ka jile okay o be ba ko sambala nyaato le ari o ko rabe kambe sambala nyaato ka tum kamin wonde sawsan kata fe wol sambanta nga sijan ko ha man do moro dinu na mola do moro da ko yata ka Ukraine ni rosabe ke lol fala do ko jam masula wala masula
sai dona man sai ni covid la okay you know that covid-19 sai you Ukraine no
so what excuse you know lemo otumo no covid bantale sai so se ka fa Ukraine ni Russia la kelo banni kelo do ko do ite je ila buntu be bako be ko le yalla banni la buntu be la so ato kono ila so kono hani bako kelo bi je be bala fa le bar be o tete bala do moro so industrialization no kawale samana in agriculture okay so ando fanna jamal le bi je wada manten katu ba de mo bi je le sa industrialize no sardino li ndolin quand même import na sabe da dano jene nga tinjang okay nyew da si ji to fen jamal do ko no jam ba de moto okay nsita ba ko da meto yalla ko ba man futa ji wala ji ko le ji wala ji seb ji isi fish agri isi nyew malandi no jele e ka dalol le singe nyew me son sa yesa mo je yebula je ko be ka kenol o man o nyew be ka ko mbota ba ko yes bara aka mul ma ko e ba ke wol basic kenon kumol men ka kumol bula jang ka liwde da isu fana mako so si agriculture jang ne Gambia juben si min keno agriculture tambita siala
le
so ni agriculture tamata jang nyimba ko we are going wul tale butum bita ba ko be develop la wala fe okay bari ajube fana
oncle Johnny bitala
okay sorry go ahead
no go ahead no you go ahead
okay gafo so ni agriculture beta yata wala balu nyala be sono yala mo si jata kan daso de karo be do morbe tolo domo la ni do morbe tolo domo sa sabe tala la mol kan ni sa talata luptano fana si kayra soto mol mi sel loptano ate siela comme sayin to ni mol ma sel loptano to ko do fana sut loptano to mil tata je jaraga tol soto bi tan loptano to gladol to bi la rango dol bi je ka jiba fula sababe la ran kilon kan
wallahi
sa to fula sababe la ran kilon kan kar sa sembo wata banko kan covid keda wato min ko do mi to je ko burka loptano do ko na loptano ko to lo ko be pasar be tiñata be suñata ni tata nyama num bi loptan gol kum bola jang bari bi ajibe nañu banko kam bi ne private clinic wol ta wala ambulance wol min soto RVTH ma soto Edward Small Teaching Hospital ma soto warso ta Edward Small Teaching Hospital ambulance
ambulance kemole men nata num bir election kanasi ambulance
exactly itata recondition ambulance wol sannan miliya lon ko e mankati ibe hala lori be tiñare
ibe tiñata yes
andi ko sammine masa wala so bele e min be fode kibiro be keje alle ay mona nafa ay mona nafa mona la ibe lori nafate par hani be tama kam bi ite essential force do da ni ka tama non fa kan ko do ma soto banko kan de essential force do la akata ñoo mol sin so sanne fayde ambulance sol use par ambulance sol be lori kati fenek saban mi mankati ya ko do be talanta la ñoten mol be siri ni bata be siri inu courant be siri misal le tanol dolto bi ye mol je mol be la rem bankoto ini la ka tora andun si wolu bayno wala ñim banko kan wo ko le façon si o bayno na banko kan jen ni so be abije so Seku ye fanna ma yin banko kan wo health sector o benna 5 on agenda la nani jangoti sontul kawol beju de kawol bema ni wakata nyama bi yamuna fa ñonu jang bina health insurance scheme ni sambalana ndol kontanta ka ñenta soto lal no ñim banko kan kontanta ko alhamdulillah sa gamé do fusi jaraga to soto yo kibiri jang ye koolu beke kata molu register ka koolu beke tous
na dada wo sural ko ñal falla ñu tolu sural ko ñal falla ñu tolu me mu level lete wo health insurance
demol fen parce que lolu likoy doxal da ngay am ité ci réew mi da ngay am xam-xam ci réew mi xam ni nga koy doxale nga xam ne lii doo toog rek nga bugga ko rek bugga dem taxul dem mën a dema tax a dem doo toog dama ko bugg rek mu am da nga koy liggéey bugg a dem taxul dem mën a dema tax a dem so foyo doog wa ñaama
wallahi
health insurance scheme foya boki jemi yalan ka a tamando no because health insurance munati insurance lem mo be ko dole la ni ko mo le ko mba adila la free of charge man to nya foye mo be ko dole la min se bo wata we ko dole min siya min se bo mo redo bandilla masa ku nafana do laje so isa ni mul sasate su ko dota ye jaraje ba masa ku nafana wata ni masa ku nafana nyanta min kala ayo ke follow leptan betol lo ye masim betol sambaje ye bor betol sambaje ye docteur betol sambaje mul si jaraga to soto manyanda wulla bina mul sa jambi nge ñula nge samba Sénégal manyanda kala Sénégal la kane jara nu jang
wala ka kanu
bi to la mom bi momo sa ka samba Sénégal mo sa Sénégal ta solo bi kala ñadi dolu bi ji hani passo kana ka bona bolon ko kana banjuni mol soto so ko ta Sénégal mo passo soto ibo terre la soto loptanol da ko yati bi jar la soto la ñadi so din dol sa soto bi ka fay bu tay mu ñay isa ya batum manyana kela so masa kunda mi yalon koy mela banku dingol jarano ime karandino imando ko soto noye imela sono tamano ye dañini o masa kunda am problème wolti wallahi mo problème wolti mi ko to lafta wolle kele la nyimba ko ka bonde nyimba ko ka andu sehun si o keno la ni ata sobe yabi je kan yobi je na 5 point agenda point lulu njango wala mu energy and digital economy energy wala nyin kurango a façon be kurombe dala generator to kay isa so sanka do ku iso soto none kurom yal ka do ku lanin tilo symbol solar energy nsi o keno jang ay pollution tala a daye dia kambe don le soto na soto je wind energy so fanan keno jang mi yalon ko windmill ol si wollo sa sen diwol si windmill kiliki ja sa to be su kurangol so energy of kulta mi yalon ko nyanta to poto la kende kala bi gambien na courant man taram fambulu man pan soto na courant kan be ka bo ka bonan Sénégal kan do be ka bonto ka pawale ka do kuja andum courant is a strategic asset bi ala man tankala ni Sénégal dun tanyoto wala ni Sénégal kuyata gambien fota courant wala
olamle
nin ka pawe problème soto fota courant wala courant man stable jam aman taraja nyama folo hani sai sa ko bil kam mako yini wala problème soto be kala nyaadi
ma si bo kala
yo lopitano bi jam lopitano kata mol kata lopitano to operation theater courant way fa Edward small teaching hospital lo ku jama bi hani jiyo bi ka soto je mo kata jiyo san
jiyo fa mo ka soto je
jiyo fa mo ka soto je ma sakunda fa sonne sakunda fa sonne ila lopitano kula ko lopitano courant ma soto je nyama jiyo ma soto je nyama boro ma soto je nyama masino ma soto je nyama jaralo ma soto no ma sakunda fa sonne sontul ko courant won ma fer la courant Gambia courant sur Gambia be ko ate kala sanji kilin sanji fula kuti bare sawsa ngaka fu mo be courant soto digital economy ni internet ol ani o façon la ni téléphone ol ada ko raga me fa be ma
he
sa ka jido man dim fa bara hani kabi nentu la internet da jube ja na telefono da ni Sénégal jube ate tema muna nentu ta da nyata ko yalaw nyama so wol be mo kula mi yalla control prata pour ka doku katu ni ko industry sabana ni bakoka iko na agriculture doku fengol min soto je nga transform so agriculture value chain ka fene value chain ka bari wa fene tuturoke ye fengol fi wata men ne ba sambale ya wafi o value chain de mo ka dogo ikije be isulata jolale isulata courant so fo yo ko courant ke woli kato ni milliard do ko ke ye bandi ya samane fon sa marso to ya wafi mamba la fene ka cold store lo mi ya lonko ni ye bandi uraro ita fayla ka ma wafi no abe tinyal sa sama cold store ya maboje o so moy murdan ya bondi ya wafi ko te pour yo sur la courant wala ni ko industry li law min bet ñun do ko kala pour ka fewol transform agriculture fewol ke transform ka do ko ke isulata courant wala ni ko loptano tama isulata courant wala ni ko su ko ne tama isulata courant wala courant bi ta do ko ke no courant ko so courant so to yimba ko ka so to nyama adaye ji and government affordable and reliable ay so to wati and adaye ji so o fana si kenole o ke mu nyaadile yo courant soto nyamin wala ka tinna courant da ji wala da ay soto wati so to go fana kala nyamale because the solar develop la wind power develop and in toll develop na transmissional not only generational but generational kala nyamale but transmission because transmission losses wala fana kambatan ni courant do ko fo courant soto da ka courant samba ka du kuda men mol sulal da men ka samba molia ka fo transmission to transmission kono min ka tijaji about about 30 more than 30%. So betala no le kendeke ni yel line betol soto yedo kula betol soto e fewol soto nyama so what transmission lo sit fanantala si ko mesi keno yimba ko ka tambeta sial ka ban ko sono yandi bari sobe yale tije ka so londo bi janne la betol min 40 min so keno ibi janne bari bi ke jele ibi ko leke je ikata mo leke min ta tambeta mandino so ni yol bula foy tiñata iko ha nawek man tama nyama gamtel man tama nyama gamsel man tama nyama ferio man tama nyama nga wafi bi ben ban ko be wafi kam bi ben ban ko be wafi kam mi ya ko utul ma lo utul la moli ya lo koma jawara ñol le ñu nawek ñol lo jawara ñolle gamsel jol lo jawara ñolle ñum poro lo jawara ñolle ñi airport lo jamenata jamaya taka fuje itol man fello to kabe wafi
rero ka wafi
to be wafi ka wafi dro no banta wafi la bi sam tambi tamala nyaadi la jang yen na salo mota janna ya wati salo mi jalan ko ntewe do ko ndami African Development to le Gambia suwala was salo cost the African Development Bank $97 million dollar million tan kononto ani woro wala nga lowal nga Gambia suwala was salo bi na ba nyama sa wosan if it all foroto if all foroto iko sa wosan kari anyanta dollar million kilim bondila ne kato fole kumasa ha aka million tannin sele bondi mo wannin fen tannanin fen Ibrahima
Sala different figures for it
Ibrahima Sala ko hani million tan lulu din kononto million tan lulu kono o million dollars le so naka million dollars bondi kari andu o fana tinyaro bi hani ni tinyaro bi ba sele million de but let's say to one karo ka million dollar million kilo do sango ko million tan nim fulaldi yo men ta ya tayle sanji mwanni lulu itole mo soto je dollar million kebe ko wala soto je ila foro ka to maji fo wan kebe bar sanji mwanni lulu kono na hana fa ya fanya mi fole min fo karo kare ka million kilo soto je sanji mwanni lulu kono o mo dollar million keme sabaleti million keme saba itole ya tayle million keme
akam dan
million keme fulo mo fota million keme fulo la fota million keme fulo la so sanyi moni lulu yul talabu nyin salote ima fo nyabe kala nyamin fol ba maintenance nyaadi le abe kala nyaade mam fellonje mo fola mambandi e ko be gamsel wafila
gamsel
nana gamsel nyanta boyla gamsel ma nyana boyla africell be do ko la be ko do sotla kiwsel do ko do sotla nana gamsel nyanta boyla tiñaro ma sakundara karola ni milma tamando keñano mambandi wala e apotota e million tallulu dundi e dollar o iko ka repéale o dundi je kola ko ha saban bita be ko tamal wala ma dira mo do wala yallo be folo fana ko dola porobe wala nyama saying airport even handling service so ifon be di mo dola na ko do
yadi liro
na fewol min beden tanga do kunna ko dol e kata sigi kasse kadi mo do ye tinya fo e tinya ya wafi bada nyanta mo nyinen kala kamin be wafi ten non mi ka wol bula ya wafi mo liya san ni ngati jata mo ta sanna ten tinyare mo to sanne ko do fayje neji wol ka san because wol man tinya man mara kule man tamande ku wala ne boyta ni mara kule tamande kule ko do bondal warda mol kasa ya siba sanale ya tamande wol ko do soto to gamin do ku ngana ko do ke jemba tata je yaske ya di mo danta na wala be do o manya na kela so UDP balanta yul bela to kanyul be kele wala na 5 point agenda kuma to mimbe sigari yimba ko kay bankola sulo siata sulo siata mota be keno la nyola so ngajube mune kumayata beti mune kumayata beti mi yala ko wal fo sike science wala ni 5 point agenda do ko folo la nyina la bari nyin kola fanna tanni woro wala tulanga wala be hayma ko manyilo do ko la nyin sanjulu lo kono bari mba folo la nyulle la ka nyile ko leta beti ka ite do ko keno la ni ma mol karandi julata wala ndi tiyol la pour banko tamande londo fanno bela mecce tiyolu karanti do fo si woke nsula taka dindigol ma koy fondin kewla ni musolu ke ma koy e do ko woke pour ka do ko ke no fo mecce betol dila ye ma koy ko doto ye don te business will start wala youth employment and empowerment ko baro ni ko fana beke molto beke ni mon do moroke ko do moroke pour do ko keno agriculture doku agriculture beto doku mole ku do moro beto soto je e jata ke ya soto je doku do moro kana manki keta isi doku ke no anyama isi karanno a ñaama isi kuulɓe kewno a ñaama bari
mm-hmm.
haɗama ɗigo toon nede defa sahabale ɓe sodolala jeeɗi so fof mole si courant wote mbayinola fanan so ka lopitanol dow ku health sector nga o dow ku public health nga o dow ku katum covid le o tatale sayin alhamdulillah par ce que lopitanol dow ku fof si jaralo keno je a ñaama moli jata kende a soto jee mo be si jata kende a soto si jaralo soto jimba ko ja kanjang itol kamin ke nga o buruka itol ka muneke iko ha nin sa certain to tan jarala bantale serum e joni la defay million tan nani ko bi te jarala wala bantale ni courant ñina yaga million tawworo itol courant bi te jarala wala bantale gambe diwol dum gambe diwol dum ntol ko mañana kela ngalo tanol do ko ñama mobe ko dos mobe jaralo no jang so serum ni ñina damani wala ngata 1 million kemelati
wallahi
masakunda wala de ko bi te jarala wala ba nitol courant gambe dum to alta sa yabato ko hani o million ke
bari Dr. Manneh jani be tamila jela finance minister ko iko kodo men for ye budget men landi pour ito ke jara ko wo budget is for all of us every Gambian ako wo kambo bele jara malo fa yalo de amu moylo
ngam moyle bere ngam moy ko nya do Gambian ko lal katon nin pamodu ko nim baña lembo tan bolon ko na ko laftal de courant la ngi tan jara la bantale mun ne yo dan ko nal
ha no e ko dan
commission le mil ka oke so committee min ka topoto ka ko jumalle government minister and senior civil servants bi wolle ye wolle hata yimba ko kan ñin to male mawol hati bu suma baajen joge fana xoja ak bobu joge ci dekh ñew dama bëgg ñu fañi ma ci biti kenn du leen faale so suma baajen xoja fana bobu dañoo delu ci dekh bi dem xaar de kenn talu leen ñiñ tal mooy seen ministre yi ak seen senior government officer taluñ keneen so bu ministre waxee daf ñu foyanto daf ñu yeb so wala be ñim banko ka wala be caring so o mañana kela ñanta banko do ko lo tan do ko mo be pour ka be dol bes jarre be so do ñim banko kan jang ko dum fana man ko le ka tum bi alhamdulillah ngam dotal train janne ngam dotal train ji dotal train jang mili an ko dum self specialized ngi ki banta specialization o keno banta ñin government ni ya kanyam you can negotiate scholarship for every into the university government because scholarship is sort of from outside
exactly
kambe ma university soto so the scholarship so ka university ka karambata so we can do that still but that means that the government has to be serious. The government has to prioritize education for education lesson to ya pour way keno ni wonta ta kela so one day matan dañu ba ko kan yes
so wow, very insightful, Dr. Manneh. Akamte 5-point agenda ya be jaba kese moto wol yene sai ntenga nyinin kar dan so den line ol yala la pour mol fana audience ol fana ni nyinin kar so biribe dia mola question ol bina kana telephone do NPP ngadole bi ya te ka banta waji be ay question ol
okay very good
ako
I continue wonya
is atemu NPP supporter ali baraka banta akana banta waji ako
that's very good
munana bring ako very great ideas ako munati na very UDP be man sekunda all these brilliant ideas 2017 UDP Alhaji Ousainou Darboe was in government Tala Lamin Manneh was in minister Uncle Amadou Sane minister ako munana all these ideas ikabel be for thing munana UDP man make sure coalition government will implement but ako talk is cheap we are just talking you know. We were in government, opportunity knocks on our door once, but we never implemented these ideas. I owe you in Carol said, a couple of ideas we implement the UDP by Masakunda.
Very good, a very fair question. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So, follow. You have to understand that very UDP that was a coalition government. It was not a UDP government. It was a coalition government. And UDP was not the one leading this country. The president is still Adama Barrow. And was Adama Barrow at the time. Okay? So the final decision rests with him. I take a decision about that. Okay? So UDP canal yela proposal. Let's give one example. Amadou Sane nata ko pour nga na kuwol ke nga dépense tala dépense cherche bakela so be mune kela nga vehicle policy ke mi yalon ko you can save $300 million ni manyina
Olam 300 million
fo ponta fo jam fata fo avant préfet pour ka implement baro ya
for national assembly fo ya approve
yes baro ya buruka aman keno okay energy contracts nyolo anyanta tamala ntada fo barata kake baro ya be buruka ay energy contracts nyol tay a dimo la manyana dila mol utumonto we are outside benum bantala yakuma ndoko yanko ala kanyen contract hol di menate nala di wala le province la and development partners nyol iko aba president fo nga kada president ma so it ko be kala ten president yala ala symbole je energy contract hol di wala manyana dila mil o fannol siyata milliard lon ko ala symbole je akanya bare tum fana mota economy min kono economy tinyata bake non so we are restructuring the economy pour economy restructure pour na kudul tamande nyama so Amadou Nyene mu nek for example avec la dette ñol damma was over 1 billion ya be restructure ya taya nima sakunda kono hanke be joka fo woni jofolo yana kudul keno so amunta ni bina senol ya ni bel tiye sotola fo kunko fita follow ye fiero ke follow ye binde ko follow onu be keka wotumo de ga economy la restructure no ka ko tamani pour na do ko keno nyama janno be kala tinyaro kala anu pour ko fana mune sulata ko do pour ka okay adama barobe sirinje ataban fe on san banko tamandi nyaado afa ya folna ko ma on san bar mo betol tal Amadou Sane ane Ousseynou Dabo ye wolte itata ko do nyini banko e banda so inata the African Development Bank inata jel itata European Development Bank European Union World Bank itata lawto kam mobilisation okay for a round table also in Brussels
national development
round
plan.
Table to yes that round table to development community international community and partners nyulu ye Gambia la juromi benna no mi mbala do ko wala ye karado be ko yafata nyaala debt relief and debt forgiveness ye karado be cancel ye dolu bije ye wolu reorganize and restructure o be ko la inata $1.7 billion
pledge
you also ya di Gambia la pledge ye ko nyim pledge saying mbinya di la nal do ko ka nyam baro sawunta say hani ñu bi ko man ko Gambia ko do soto atamalo ko that's a pledge
ama pledge lo ama
pledge lemo
doctor atamang actual ni pledge ya be difference lo baro me
atamang difa anda man ñinin ka roke you know na ñinin ka roke ni sa bonda ñoto so wo pledge ñing conditional le bije yenta wala tabandila ne wala tabandi sina ko do soto so o man tamandi ya nyama ay kunta ya commencé to mole al hekato ko mola bari ni mi nyanta kala o manke to mole ko woltata man ta nyama wa le kuma saka soto ye UDP ko lo bay woni o do ko le kuma surka do ko ke so na friend from NPP ñine ya tan no manke fulo because ye wala kuma surka planol ke pour kana o tamandi bar janebe kala ye UDP by government biri UDP by government because ye man wol ko tiñaro mo son tiñaro ye bay biri ye bay mini o pledge ke ye bulo muta iko because nyumba sakunda sa so be yama soto je ko tege mili ya lon ke be lokuru glory pour ka so be ya to patu fasa nyumba ko ka mili ya lon ke la ka banko samba nyato ka wala kilin bay so the donor community is still ye bulo muta so out of the 1.7 billion out of the $1.7 billion we ko wadi la Gambia just over 360 million wala nata to be stopped so ninga tanu e ñu maintain government no $1.7 billion at Gambia na do kundi a nyama bimbe min fala wonta nyitino de non bi Gambia dingol bi wulale e bulo ko say wala manke jani UDP o kenola UDP minister jani o kenola ye be bay ko siko ini wol man d'accord ko de ko tilingo tamande ngam tilembali ya bay so ni wol ko saka wali wala to yewle be bay wala tana amanke no so wol beno munela follow restructuring be wolto no pour que economy restructure ka banko restructure yani be do ko kala yani be kala ye bay so la do ko manke so na friend ila question is very good so you know explanation wala na UDP make no
explanation may mal fa be safaro kala ko denke bang but thank you for that brilliant explanation. Doctor Skando kafujo doctor ni aji be fonam even OIC na colleague Lamin Manneh when he started was the chief executive OIC things were on track OIC was on track what more UDP be man sekunda but bile nyin kalanta yal dati wo resignta wo yaje ko nyula be la fila ila ta cool benkela wonata la silo manta you know honorably I resigned. Yeah, I understand. Ajibe say OIC sinya jelle OIC for almost 6 times the OIC host take buy because we be just our friend from NPP Katani go UDP la mol bring baroye buy do call manke and ni ajibe fanam look at what chairman Yankuba Dabo is doing in KMC.
Exactly.
Sorry, in
West Coast region.
And Lord Mayor recently because Abetamaga UDP la Saratolela and we are seeing the results. Yeah, I understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So come the national level mark, you know, you'll be able to take on the regional level and at the municipal level.
Yes.
So Yankuba Dabo, few days ago, I was one of the guests in a distribution ceremony in Tataje. Every one of the 28 wards, $500,000 is a deal. For the ward development projection.
Brilliant.
And next year, the target is to give every ward $5 million for the ward projects.
Wow.
So that will be a total of $140 million you will target next year for ward development.
Wow. What is unprecedented? What is unprecedented? Yes, unprecedented.
Remember, 5 years ago, Sanji Lulu, ward Lulu, the Mangam, all the Konos of the ward, Sanji Lulu. You know, ward one is a bay $500,000 is sort of. Next year, lot of $5 million is deal. So, you know, UDP time and the Lord Mayor Loka Minke Banjul, Benga Jele, wala UDP time and the Bulot. Lord Mayor Talib Belsuda Minke kan KMC, Benga Jele,
KMC,
wala UDP la time and the Bulot. Governor, Chairman Landin Sande Minke kan LRR, Benga Jele. So UDP Masakunda Sita, what development will be on steroids?
Exactly.
We will fire Tambi. So Kanyineke, Ndulangine nons, Gineke. So immediately it will be okay at the regional level and the municipal level. What Masakunda be Kelekan? Masakunda be Kelekan Bario, Ibo Kekano. So ne will see the UDP Masakunda Sita. Mielaka and then you lay blue in your local government and Masakunda ba nyinte bulu na yobule doko ke bego doko gambe dingole
wala takela wallahi
so ni wosuruta UDP Masakunda sita and local government yobulu du nyobulu ye doko ke Masakunda ya take local government take ko se woni ala ni se la 2031 campaign da do yala baake because mol baajira la UDP min keno nyimba ko kan afala metam faye manela metam faye
wallahi
Look, see how Gambia Doku. Gambia is 2.5 million people. Purka o Doku. Niso be asorota. O mankole ya. Gambia population o be sabe tani ya dun Dakar kono. Dakar la mo si adawti.
Wallahi.
Ntol ba o Doku no ja.
Bala fa fon le warta.
So be man soto.
Ela colleague be programme o jibeka. Nga ela colleague be programme o jibeka na sise kunanko onko lari abe control la ba ke kende bala ma fananti
kende ba we are proud of him.
He is
proud of him. He's an asset. Same thing. Lamin Okoma, Mamandin Kuyate, you know, Lamin Sanenyolu and so forth. You didn't find one for someone like Sehu. Only for UDP kono.
Wallahi.
So this country can minke no yimba ko kan nimba ko don to ma be ndum lolu nyogol dol bi je wol be siri nyane be mutu experience ni soto jang ni wol beta yol bela nyokan gambe sulta dingol belela musul taji banko dingol belela nim mo be bulo du nyobulu da sobe ya muta because ka fulo wolto sobe ya ani nyaton ka beto ni nyaton ko beto soto e sobe ya lo di banko kan simin keno ni banko kan wallahi 2031 yalla sala campagne to wara
wallahi uncle
that's where
nga question do men soto then beno me line o yela la more question on me na doko ako great ideas and I'm very impressed with UDP policies, and thank you Sehu for starting this program on because this is a discussion. We should elevate our discourse to this sort of things
exactly
rather than some of the things sweeping on social media. But what I want, please, can you ask your guests to also explain where UDP would get money to do all these things? He talked about skill centers, reforming the energy sector. He's also mentioned something about revamping the health sector. But at the end of the day, Gambia has a struggling budget with a lot of our funds coming from outside on loans and share. Where would the UDP government acquire funds to do all this, to implement all these grand plans?
Excellent question. Because this is congratulations to you for starting this policy discussion. Because this is what we need. We need to talk policy, not personal attacks. This is what we need. And that's a very important question because new policy can be for ten, and it's important to know kodo. So first of all, domestic budget. Until ba follow wallet. Say who near na priorities you reorganize. Then let me just start with savings. Okay. The president's office. We give them over $800 million to the president's office. Every day we give $150,000. That's $4.5 million to the president's office for feeding. We'll slash that. We'll slash that. And the savings made there, we reallocate that. That's one thing. So with that alone, you can save at least $400 million on the president's office every year. Okay? Foreign affairs. B, the budget is $1.7 billion plus. To get what? To get embarrassment from our ambassadors.
Sad.
We do not need to give foreign affairs $1.7 billion. We can save $700 to $900 million on foreign affairs if we reorganize the foreign service. All these embassies, Camille, we don't need all of them. We need some key embassies, which will cover a number of places, accreditation. And also, embassies will be economic diplomacy. The embassies generate their own resources from visas and other things, and they attract investment into the country. So we can make savings on the embassies from foreign affairs from $700 to $900 million can be saved every year from foreign affairs number. Okay? We restructure what goes to all of these unnecessary commissions and state enterprises and all the boards, etc. We are wasting money on all of those sectors. We are wasting money. We are wasting money in areas mainly along they are not producing anything. Why do we give IEC? There's no elections this year. Over $200 million for IEC to do what? So if we go the savings from the different ministries and institutions in this country, just the savings to stop the wastage, every year we will save more than $3 to $4 billion from those savings, from those wastages. We are looking at the conservative scenario is $4 billion. We can save up to $6-7 billion from blocking those loopholes and stopping the wastage, stopping the unnecessary travel, stopping the wastage on fuel and vehicles, stopping this unnecessary made the people tour me along. It's become a wastage for this country. Cut out all of those, the fat in all of those places. Cut it out, and you make savings on that. That alone will be part of the investment we'll make. Okay. Once you start saving and doing those investments, you are showing the international community that you are serious in what you do. And you put that money in what? In productive investments. Okay? Mainly along capital expenditure, they're going to yield to the country.
You
restructure all of these public enterprises. We will take some back. We'll get some back to the country. But you make them work, you restructure them and reorganize them and put people there and sign performance contracts with them, and they will develop, they will produce income, and they will pay dividends to the state. Now, sorry, Gamtel Damma on the Bakarinja was paying virtually disabled service salaries.
Wallahi.
We can have dividends paid by Social Security, dividends paid by NAWEG, dividends paid by the airport, the port, Gamtel, Gamcel, etc., etc. That's income. Those institutions today are liabilities. They are producing deficits instead of producing assets for the country. So will you restructure them and make them work, and they will produce income for the country, which you will reinvest. Now, when you target those sectors and start investing properly, and start showing the international community that you are serious about development and investment in the productive sectors of the economy, you start doing your projects, your good bankable projects. Say, oh, there's money out there. But they go to good projects. They go to good projects. When you have those good projects developed, and you have this domestic revenue, which you save from all of those leakages, and you redirect investment, and you reprioritize the budget. You know, what are we having? Over $40 billion in the budget. And you use that properly and prioritize it. That money will be used as seed funding. Seed funding for projects. So when you develop your projects and you tell development partners, hey, I have this project. I have so much in seed funding from my own budget. And this is what I want to do. And you start working with those people. Provide you funding. Because when they see the good projects, the serious projects, the money comes in. I was in the development bank, African Development Bank. When you have good bankable projects, you get money for them. So these are the areas we're going to tap into. We're going to develop partnerships with the private sector funding. Ethical private sector, which is going to do good work. Partnerships with them, public-private partnerships, to do the training, to do the mentoring, to do the investment, and we will guarantee it. We will produce enough money in those areas to invest in our banking sector and create an agricultural bank. When you grow those areas and you grow the economy and you grow our nascent industrialization structures, you're going to generate more income. And you're going to create more jobs in this country. So more people will be paying taxes. The tax base will be widened. So you have more revenue coming into the government to finance your development. What do we do? We are taxing people into poverty. We are taxing in industries and business out of existence. So the taxes are going so high that people are beginning to evade taxes. So we want to avoid that. If we avoid that, then we will get to a point where we create enough revenue in the country to be able to invest. Excuse me for a second.
Yeah. Thank you, doctor. You need to drink some water.
These are some of the areas of funding, but this is just the tip of the iceberg, because we don't have enough time on the show to go into details. But if we have a longer time, we could have brought you much more. And the government knows this. They know this. They know this.
The different segments also, Rawali. You understand?
Okay.
We'll be back. We got different segments already. So na question do for in fact yo ye male dole ko not doctor. Mbe guest dole financial law specific on that, but I can't have an opinion on that. This embarrassment that happened in Cuba. I can't have to comment on that. But I plan to have Dr. Lamin Manneh, former foreign minister, for him to be
very good. You can't have better than that.
Yeah, I tell
you can't have better than that.
Yes. Well, I plan to invite him on this show. But somebody he wants you to comment on that quickly. Yeah.
Okay, quickly on that. The embassies, which are supposed to be a way of promoting the Gambia outside the country. These are supposed to showcase the country and what we have to offer and attract investments and other things into the country. So for that to happen, you need seasoned diplomats. You need people who have what it takes to promote and sell the Gambia outside the country. You have to bring in people who have Nemo samo embassy to all be okay. Lamin sit at job nyol façon.
Ha.
Mbemba tambe du nyol. Fais ise nyol. Ibu Manneh.
Bibi Dabo. Bibi
Dabo nyol. Tal. Ramzi Dia. You have a host of them.
Yeah.
People who are seasoned diplomats. Wanted to go rogue. They came back home.
Yeah.
Use these people. But Canada, they have failed here politically and otherwise. You will recycle J. Of course, you get the embarrassments we get. It's just like that you are commissioner to be for the local government authorities. And they have been proven to have stolen, and some of them are being investigated. You will recycle. So this is what you get. This is what you get. So if you take those strong people to the embassies, what we get is embarrassments. So it's going to take years after these people leave to be able to rebuild Gambia's reputation. We had a very good reputation in the diplomatic community. President Jawara was chosen out of the whole world to be the mediator in the Iran-Iraq war. Small Gambia, the president.
Yeah.
Because we had that reputation. We had that reputation. We were everywhere. Our diplomats were our pride.
Yeah.
Our diplomats were our pride. These were seasoned people. Diplomacy is not just something you do, it's an art.
Yeah.
You have to train these people. You might have political appointments, but they should be backed by strong diplomats in the embassies. But near Malta, you just take the wrong people, you send them to the embassies, and they start fighting over all thing and nothing. We get the embarrassments we get. Yeah,
exactly.
This is what we get.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the embassy should not be a dumping ground.
Yeah, it is. It is happening quick and fast because it happened in Russia. Then you remember it happened in Gambia embassy in Washington D.C. For expelled the U.S. government expelled them. Now this saga in Havana, and there's another one that happened in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. So it's just
and Mauritania,
and
Mauritania next door here, and there are many more that have not surfaced. They are going to surface.
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
But anyway, like I said, we'll have Dr. Lamin Manneh on this. My invite for him to address us on this issue. And I think
can't have better than that.
Former foreign minister and also
he's an asset. He's an asset.
Yeah,
if you have him on the show, you have all that you need. Yeah.
Definitely. Final question from me. Okay, what is the UDP? What UDP corruption or tackle the nyali? Ako nyimansa kuna one of the issues, biggest problems. Nyimansa kuna mentioned the lackluster attitude of this government and the unwillingness on the part of the president to get corruption. For UDP and agenda to have zero tolerance to corruption.
Absolutely. Look, you cannot develop a country if you have corruption and impunity. You have to change that. And that is simple. Every now and then the audits that take place. Sakwarina Karamba was there. You see the audit reports coming out and they're telling you what is wrong. Jumal Leyake, how much is involved. Prosecute those people. Prosecute them and recover the money. Okay, more people will sit up. Impunity sets in, and stealing becomes the order of the day. So when you have the president telling you that's an opinion, of course you get people stealing all over the place.
Yes.
But Nico, that is not going to be accepted. It's going to be tolerated, and we're going to fight it. We're going to recover the money that you steal, and we're going to prosecute you. Okay, things will change. Things will change. And you make sure that everybody accounts for every butut that is put at your disposal. People go, they go with impress, they come, they don't retire the impress. People manage ministries and departments where they are given budgets, they don't allocate, they don't account for how the budget is utilized. Large amounts of money disappear, and they say they disappear, etc., when they are just being diverted and stolen, and nobody is punished for it. How many people do they prosecute for corruption? Yet audit office every year pinpoints so many different cases of corruption.
Dr. Panja,
exactly. And where is he? He has been released. He has been pardoned.
Pardoned.
So I mean, the fight against corruption is vital, and it has to be driven from the highest level, from the state house. So UDP has zero tolerance for corruption and bad behavior. If you don't do that, look, why is Singapore where it is?
Mauritius.
They have Mauritius, Seychelles, Rwanda. Because they are fighting corruption. They are not tolerating anybody misappropriating public funds. We are compiling the amounts of money being stolen here that are being pointed out by the auditor. We are compiling it. So you will see, at one point we will research, because for the government to see how much money has been lost through that corruption. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. That is just the tip of the iceberg. There is more to come. And some of those people should be aware they will be prosecuted at one point.
Ako dole remind ako nka angare kan jamale fo. Even
Uncle Larry sorry. I'll tomorrow kajinale fam. Tomorrow kajinale ha.
My auntie is 74 years old. But anyway, uncle, but my friend from NPP, I messaged you ako Sehu, I am not convinced that UDP will cut the budget or slash the budget as Mr. Dr. Manneh is saying, because you remember UDP MPs took these expensive vehicles when the government allocated them. So UDP MPs are as bad as they call NPP MPs. So what does that say about UDP? And you NPP calling, but it's good to have discussions, Doctor, isn't it? Let's have
it's good, you know. And that is the good thing, because you see, we don't shy away from questions.
Yes.
Because we can code defend and we can nyaka defend. And the man like a tonyafo. Okay? One more toll. Biringa na ntuluga condemn lenka amanya na kila. Ni UDP masakunda libe nje. Ndo motol propose la moye. Amadou Sall sita ja ko motol min biya asiyata le amanya na tamalo nyama nga bondi nga police bondi nga motol wafi nga ko ndi masakunda kon nga ko tamande differently nga tamande bulol falling ara barole ban so wala so yamere mo mi yo ko propose ko nga motol ka tiñarolem motol da kuyata nga motol mi samanya motol sanna isan so da kuyata driver bis mo min ko nga falling Emre aussi moto ta adi député atakela yes UDP député fara doli atale yes ya atale but tout le monde so wala tout le monde d'accord tout le monde criticize no
and even Amadou on the phone speak like against it
exactly nin tout le sini to moto di la mola ni mi la moto ta ina moto sang. Yes, masakunda dokula se don't talk about later motor sang. Yes, you see, now example kinde be no ADB. Na board of directors. ADP. Otomono mo mo ka motor se ka dila, e driver dila, e sanso dila, maintenance of geology etc. President don't represent Omar Kabaj. I could not. This is not on. You take care no. ni muti yaro dio ka do yaro donnem ako saying executive director ni after be don loko dola ita yere moto sang ila moto tel tam ila drive o nyini ila essence o sang ita la mula moto de sorry say Honda battery is low but just give me a minute na charger ta na battery is running low.
Okay, yeah, I
just
charge.
give me 1 minute.
Charge before
okay,
we.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Bari wala bela make you my banta bala policy discussion.
But I can still hear you.
Yeah. Just a plug because Simon will have. Okay, I told me lots of question on you, Kala. You can call in in a matter of 2 minutes. Okay, I'm done with my questions. No question on you, Kala. We almost had 2 hours, so another maybe half an hour question also. So the program will come for Dr. Metajan. So maybe 5 or 6 questions at all. So and Nale call ke. Mbal dane la kanake lengthy explanation ti. Just ila question on you in kadron. Ni left a comment ke drone. That's fine. But because time is of essence here. So line is open right now. In a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. Nalaino yela ni Dr. Preda ni question o jabila rek. Nalaino yele. Alie nyinin karaoke. Alala question on nyinin short but policy related matters or also maybe I'll say election cool and then for no alia so for nyinin kanole. But malafi trivialities la. Malafi trivial issues la wole na nyin program mode. So policy matters na the question also. So nin Dr. Paretarek, I'll say line or call no not telephone number I'll call no. Ale question ali nyinin karaoke. So okay, okay, Dr. Paretarek, dole comment ke meu man.
Yes.
Then after the line go ahead, please. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What was the question from coming Jabi just now?
No, ibe NPP call a question on Jabi ka menka foko.
Oh yes, Motoku. So yes, so okay, so that is it. If a UDP government into motor proposal more. So during ADB your kenu, na motor stop. Momo every director la motor sang afai. Yela is also sang. Ye kuo beke. We saved millions on those cars. We can do the same thing, young. Don't be just if motor sang no fire. You give them a loan. You buy your car. Niye bandi. Blood will be for motor sawole. Okay? So but abe kanya na be more ye motor sang and abe kubere motor sang V8 all drunk. V8 all drunk.
Ha.
Will be so many drunk. So motor be just motor kaya will be motor kaya will sandole. Motor mo na kuke sa mo do ko la sena. If the day to the fete tasa. We'll give you smaller cars. Motor mo do le mima wara. Nisi sama agent dina. To nga tanga dum banko do ko kuna. Nimba ko tara economy better fu banko wulita. Man do to mo si motor bal sanno moli en. But B motor bal manke priority. Yes. So nyata na priority le lonna. Nisi banko samba nyato no okay. Then na ko do dum nyato dum na dami. Ni nga okay sama bir na fale bije.
Abala fa wata feriol man bete ya feriol man so be panra rek motol be sana moto ngaje kunun dole ko ni ko passport office Gambia immigration ika masimo menta mala ika mane kale ko ni masimo ni candidate ke batla ay suma ko tinke yani ba use lango ite for la moto ko sangola millions ko se moto la but masimo mele be mo na hajo jara le ko sang I don't get it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, ferio manyana impoloso because ferio ka okudo ben duni nyimba ko mo be wala.
Yeah.
So what am I ferio maintenance me and yala ni nyam si feri kutol sanno fana. So why are we having this problem? Kudo be tama ndia nyamale. Enta dunda ka du wala to. Afufu anyo fufu mala be kere nyimba ko ka. Masakunda nyala kan.
Fufuro.
Masakunda nyala ko man ba nyala law kan. Wala mun na problem mo to nyimba ko kan. Tamandirole man ta nyama tilingole man londi yimbanko kan andu nyaton kayale ka wasabu nyaton kay ni nyata ko beteyata anno man ko ka beteyata ni nyaton ko ya nyala kukurun kan kukurun be wajabil la dron amanya na wajabil la yimbanko kan nyanta kire la yimbanko kan ntol kawle fo moli kukurun kele banko ta nyato. Yes.
Barakabake, Dr. Lamin Manneh. And from my end, question or parental for today. So say audience olu ngal line o yelele also call kenole. Do love to karo, so now the line is open. Nal manyin karo so to fana. Nin doctor say program or wrap up for another time. Ngafona nunko next Friday, Dr. Lamino come up on a bit. Lamino come out with a guest. But next week, me Dr. Lamin Mursila Joe Fanan Samaranane. Nabe Kajala Fanana Embassy Shula like Nadia Mudamanding Ali. So me karena expert sol Samarananja loyal minajanne, different expert UDP loyal be farinjel pep. Minala janne legal issues all Fanan Kaja. So audience all alkalbe kosono nyinen kala ba hansa moment call ke follow. So falbe sino laba. Okay. Pabo Ara is calling. Pabo Ara don't tell it. Pabo Ara Bismillah. Inembara.
Yeah, go be Dr. Contona, you know.
Inembara, Bamikam.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bit a true experience about our agents, you know. So the name agent told because last election, information especially West Coast, ko nantara more mini they are vigilant simply because it can payment coming like an agent. Data so payment kono ikaje tol bije not the education or my jump but even the moto suit a problem or and the name IEC committee on the paper soldo the name you could do back and in West Coast nothing I realized even if counting places like Yambai or Willingara and other places some of our agent begin counting laugh on the mental concentration. So, there are advices. Name the agent will tell next time. Let's agent will tell many along Hanatare Karaman Jamfa, but Nico Seku Seduli Iseto Suteno. Nico Dr. Lamin or Famarasane or any other person is a Suteno, who is very, very important. I see any Tilimbariaka, but agent will mistake Gemal and Atage because of eco payment cool in Atinal. So, Nimbetaro all important tobacco, not sonata jamfala new full drone sort of honor. Okay.
Okay, Abaraka, Dr. Yala Jiningaro about na pulling agents.
Yes, and he's absolutely a Tonyalem. Tonyalem because Yalo problem financial towel and tomorrow make agent told to loud better. Because Nina Molly in put agent to loud bigger agents to no fun. Because more don't be vampire cananka agent.
Hold on. Yeah.
So, very old man Siana, most of didn't like Kemel and South Town to Lulu agents to jail. So, most of the town to tomorrow be and then for yes, don't be tomorrow is most of the media along Ilafuta. Okay, because now
call a member line order. You said they know demanding Dr. Bidiam, please.
2021. And then especially last year, 2023, Ntolo bring a cartel fight. We are going round, na polling agents. Like Nte, I was with Boubacar Sidiki Jammeh and Fali Bojang, etc. We went around most of the West Coast region, Kersering, Bijilo, Sukuta. We went around those areas. Earlier before that, I went Bakau, etc. So we go around trying to check the agency that they are there, they are performing, they are vigilant, etc. And they are happy in their content. Well, now 2026 diaspora, we will need you for that sort of thing. We will need you to come and help us do that supervision. And even polling agents found those who want to be polling agents, we want you. We are going to get the best, and we are going to train people. And we out of the 1,555. In 500 million ko wuli killing kemelul talul ne lule be bankoka mewo men adota nyanya mo fura sambalaje isayo bladol bi jetumando nsi moso to mi alonko to boda la karam mon jamfa bari nga alonko asobe yata nyim pati yokan ngani dinna mo bole mi alonko fanan karande nyoma ko yeno bladol bi jembe karnal don sambali bare mo lato sur la ko take mi alonko mam mo soto je mo sama la beleto andu mol sama meli alon ko la tela alon ko nyulte bolan ko do le sambalaje andu be mo sulula mo bela wala andu diaspora ko jam mon bi jang ka mixo ke ka do ko ke mo sulata wala non ko min kana 2021 ate fulanjanna
inshallah
to benna beñin chokolo kulale ñin choko beñin lo kulale te fulanjanna ko de yes
yeah okay baraka bake thank you so much Jack sorry caller hold on I go back to this caller Jack ngeta la line no problem because Jack go ahead ila ñini karo wa alaikum salam itodima follow Jack just you know okay go ahead if I'm on your called okay
like never drink out of dame you know come UDP man second than in the Gambia in Senegal they met a plan of net you know na border strength because especially in Nanada in Dar es Salaam ma fon la all the time ka Gambia in Senegal excellent jokam ani e bridge même fana lo para feje jama fon la no Senegal so yoro waru do ani ka jele no so ka tam UDP man second daro le parce que UDP la programme ol be ma ndiga UDP so bare mbukaji comme border la ma fon ka diamje comme Gambia in Senegal tem andum men ko ndol letter lo waje na banko Gambia yaji be fanso do kay mo you know ni na Senegal la ma fanso do taji okay and secondly UDP it will come in plan like the electoral hearing border banko border nyanda so na Gambia in Senegal for ya ka kare open den total ma right so ka ai si ni nga bon pour aussi fall because of the government ma thing ai si la rule and banko nyanda so na wala na sunyaro le fon te pour no comment bo ka dire faut comment UDP ka sila because of ka ko men ko le man la filun daw la ba wala na ko dol be je bu kala skata in yes for moneka sa so ndela correction all day no
okay abaraka call thank you
okay yes follow nimba call temo UDP and foreign policy or develop for ngambandi okay we have a foreign policy me implement okay but more importantly banku temo abi banku dingon lebul Gambia mo fansum banko leti we are a sovereign nation banko len fan independent maratam fan bari ni marate fanna minke misi motna mole nyaito ika woleke binna banko kanya mo be keri na president mala ka president kanta Senegal ko le ka na airporto na jirano le bije na poroto ganan ko le bije so Gambia di molle iman to la so joro mata lato so ni na banko la kanto banko tanko ya di Gambia di molla yenna frontière lu muta ajanta muta la nyamin ani ni masa kunda dole sika fo Senegal la kay tan dila ko yes be do ko kala jokade banko manke banko ni banko dole ko do ko ala bu ñu do ko be kay tan dila ko yes na be do ko kala bare be ñu do ko kay mu nekk ak ñu respect ko le kan ika fo le reciprocity ibe mbuñala le yen horoma ngi buña ngi horoma na banko mun taleti so isinana njele katum ben dal soronna wonni ati bitaman Gambia lu walle la so pour ka du ya ntol be silo yele itna du adiate nyami hani ibe do hani mo soko ibe do soko adiate nyami tuti la tamane kawle keje so na banko yes mbay la banko di dol yele bari be du na ina na loi na silo la yebula na loi noma wala be kala ñaaji bi Sénégal ko na tambila bure jole bi ka jolo bi mas ko ndala man ne ko fara boy ñame ke bara wala ñam so ni mi tan mas ko ndala wala be kala bar ni wonta no jawar bi jawatu binna o bi ka ke ya jam jawatu o bi ka ke mun na be kala bi because to look at ni la ko to man ñam fanto to man la na molla wala ko min de ta ke min de ta ke wala kala to be kala ban on te yudi mas ko ndala o te kala frontière carte fay wata ka mi fo AEC nga fo janne kon to ngala nako suñaro ko ñami ika bodal mi jere ka mol ka dunna ka carte ul fay ko be stop la de 2026 wote kela nata be ñomutal jebe ñomutal baro te kela katum carte fayo Gambia di wala tamo la carte fayoti dun taw le nana jebe banko kam man problème soto woto dun taw mo be ka tama na di wala Gambia don le banta ndu farata fa motina yanta hani wote kelola nda fa beno bantal no bari na carte fayo o mun taleti alo bulanje ni mote na wala so ntolman sila ko fo moye to jamo kilne di men to jafe fani yala fola lunta alna invest alna dal do ko kanyoka bara na do ko fana hano investment fana nyale bala bitamala nyale mi yala ko Gambia na faso to je Gambia na faso to je ni na ta ko be invest la jang you have to work with Gambian citizens ina Gambia do ko kera itna do ko kanje dete nyame ko do be sikena beta ani ni na fana pour ka tarajan ila fa kala Gambianti luwal le be laring bulo luwal no me nan ke Gambia digoti ye naturalize ni ye luwal ni akul timmandi nan kaytol di leke Gambia noti bari tina ya sunya tina nationality sunya la do sonna wala son tol man sila ka to nya fo moye ngole ko alnanan lunta alnanan be do dunya be wala nyama nkat na mol kata do fana mina yale baraka kisido la kan na mol do bata bulaw bankol wala noma atul be England yal ka bula England UK la wala noma ni mina ta yobula Gambia la wala noma ni be UK nationality so ye kaytol so ye si carte yo fay ni ma ta fay la ni mi fana ta kata Gambia noti si carte yo fay ba ni Gambia noti ta fay la jang Gambia di ngol ta wala carte fay oti so man tol man sila soto wodo because ntolo man mbam moto bari ñaatam fangole to ñaatam fangole le andu nga Gambia respect le mo be na ko mo be respect mo de respect mo respect mi ka fa ko yurbi mala fi lu tawal wol mo kuma kan tam folal bar mo be jere say mo be jere fayele
hold on okay say me men kala doctor ñin kolal men betala maybe ngi be tañola yela question ol safe then ise answer ñola da nga programme ko kola men be line auto ila device ni ka banta bala moy men na wo off wala ya tala please otherwise feedback canal so atol me yalon ko ale call ke mbal call le bag doctor ba la question ol note la then asal jabi ñola so it di ma ila question ol ñini ka
so continue speaking whilst I penota I can hear you continue speaking.
Okay, iba hold on. Doctor, iba moy la ban, ni be penota kam. You know?
I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Call it to ma.
Mr. Bojang,
UK, Mr. Bojang. Okay, la question on you ka.
Yeah, until ko so mi ka o ni ko. You the people to put in population census in improve government ake because Gambia right now nobody is talking about it. And you can remember for the new voter list on everything. Then population census monkey, we cannot know the amount of people in the Gambia. For and government all the time now see that you can adjust so you develop to put African like Gambia. You know the eight bracket maybe Gambia able to voting age movie ball. But as long as census monkey government can pushing, it's going to be very difficult. If you look at the nature of our borders, they are very porous.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bojan. So the question is, do the people can program make sure population census here, okay? Okay, now Dr. Last. Okay, thank you very much. Better another caller. Yeah, I told me a call. I'll go through you. There's a caller from Malatebu Bank 311. I definitely called earlier. Okay, name caller member Sika. I will skip you and I will go to Sajo Kamara. Maybe I have a Spain, the Italian number about Sajo, Bismillah.
Carola la fecha kabia muli baba kele ay continue ni dibo hadamadi mo lafi dibo la hadamadi lafta ko kundi na ko yedro ibaje la ko sali kula min kono atekela la même ta mo disturb la
okay, hold on Sergio, because Dr. Manneh has left the broadcast. I told him a call ke sinyaki le telephone landi, and please let Mr. Kijara be the last caller because nyanta more nal ye call ke sinya killing ala landi mbal call la back because nal keep the nte sajo le be line auto Mr. Kijara ni be la kan me call la back you can just drop your call then maybe Mr. Kijara will be the last call and maybe call back la Dr. Manneh bottom broadcast room auto baranga me morana so
yes. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. So go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, call I uninterrupted not network. Yeah, okay. Okay, I got the population census.
Yeah, go ahead,
yes.
Please.
Bayani bi kilo la surunde funding ke kunda na ndol bi jeto ndaji ko mon beta dum jamal be UDP kono yo ndolo bala ba fala ko min carte fayo sita e be ku jamal le ke la pour ka mol karandi na pulin agentol la karola yo sai ni o karandiro ni damuta mol na da sodona pulin agentol ni kono ko mi ferol ni tele UDP ferol men la pour next election gamba ye mo mel training di ni mo na la soto ko mel na da boytel lo kafoni ko ka kafoni nani mara la molma so la ferro ni yamre ke likla o dulato ba so ye mo ferre le lan ni mo dulato ko mi la kullo ko li ni mo soto da men bote ko ta tani la karola la kullo pour yame te wanyar la ba fe hakilo to ka wolto ba
okay abe jabila
yeah thank you
abaraka thank you okay Mr. Manneh yala question on you moy ko di yeah
yes ngamoyle ha yes
okay ngada Maudo Keita ya Maudo Keita telon na UDP Norway chapter la chairman oti atefane call ke la lafta nyinin karola la
okay
yeah Maudo na ya sika I call Maudo bismillah Maudo ikamoyle yeah benyari ko donate Bade kera nyari bade kuri bade diara kuno
diara thank you very much
no problem
congratulatory message you'll being appreciate
thank you
na collection of David diaspora
thank you
me Dr. Manneh fanan konto na baake on the program wala very interested in baakele
thank you
film tourism film neti so wala na laptop na program I just short question na komi programs le landi na tourism la side
okay okay abaraka baake abaraka thank you doctor definitely ila program o pour baake ko man ko ben question fon be tala no so say même kela
it's okay
ila franga more questions tab and for you jabi I don't know how you want it yeah
I stopped you maybe ngindol jabi follow then we take another group
Nyindol Jabi then more questions start. Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. So we will try to be quick. Population census, yes. This government will population census because new population census keta Bajira le moje lebe Gambia. And then we will know how many people are voting, etc. And we will know also certain they will be cartel kafuje cartel sunyaro keje mal moje lebe sate olto. Wala ne ole to sila. But census or not, into the sign can you be monitoring Google Maps? By using Google Maps to get the information. So the tambela wala because come after you could be into follow yes, but the population census imalla fala ya commence ya stop because imalla finga alon model le bije pour carte fayo Kenya. But you okay o make o until we will do what we need to do pour stop can cheating stop. So what problem with population census to all believe. Never one thing. Masakunda finte yake the population census ke because muna name so I wouldn't better na walto polling agents la training na polling agents ke train munela pour ka resource ñol ni fitara polling station auto ka check ni carte fay start ya jibe carte ke si jelle bije ya check ya konti ya be quantify ba ya ça fait une carte bi na fayre mo be check mi be carte fayre fu carte be bulle bang ya voters card ya entitled to vote call be check fu carte fayre bang na banta ko e si control ke nyala ya non control ke ya isa ya gibe carte ke se wuli kilin na soto jelle to taje bi sai ke me fu la bi je so mo ta carte fayre ke me saylam ya gibe o jube ya konti ya gibe fo itali ni man tali ya sunya ro ko den stop na talita buti kontiro ke ila sol soto ya safe ya sen do damen fole so what do ma won ko mo be hani gambe digo be ka fo mo bele pour masa ko ndar salom be minkela dol man ko soto woto so hani ngamin trade fana tata security je because man fen ko woto okay so what the problem ita the only thing we can deal wala carte fa lu ngole mu ni milliard lon ko ngi ta polling agent ulun be access dire la pour y data dundi ye min soto ya dundi non na system ko mara fane si don ne keno isa dundi non don bayti tous keno la ete na system o manola so risk je because polling agent tolu ngi bula do kula do ko to dadan tawleto yin to ma ben to lebul woni polling agent to tata aman tous aman problem sambana so silanda tewoto kilo ten ko woto okay modula nyinin karo tourism is one of na banko kanjang la fanna kuma balem bari bi tourism man ta nyama tourism kan ko do ni banko kan aka do komin dundi di banko dingol la atambita siyala so tourism nyanta tamala nyamale nga topato nyama nga sembentu ya bari bi nka monaje sawo sang min kana touristo ko aka talale because aka jile aka jile because of government policies will be ko lemambe ni tan na airport do bi na airport is one of the worst in Africa.
Yeah.
Africa airport ga ber tol tajo yata beti ni dunia ko. So na airport ko hani air condition fama soto je.
Wallahi.
Airport ko le yata. Tani na ko le yata. So din to so la ke batam ke airport mo be yalon. Ka tami wesi mo be yalon. O ko fulan jam. Ni ftata jandron ye jorandi ko dola dia ko ya airport. $20 or €20. Ni bina yo jo ni kita ya jo amanki ko do nanka mola mu bar aka kamfa men dum mol to la kan dul kana kote okay ni tourism la ta fadan at the level of the hotels bi nyata hotel olto o bi ka keje usma sa kuna man tourism kuma yandi ni wa nyama bi tourism policy ise dan nanyen kombo janda mari banjun ibe sabal fo bolon kono ntola policy molade the tourism hotels and logistics all over the country and have ecotourism. Me ya ko ni mo la te dambanju ni stay tan ita na kulol lo bakan river Gambia kan min dollar start tourism la river tourism yita bula kulun la yita fo basse comme wat na kulun bi janu le dirat ni le di ci la ñu ye bula kulun yita fo basse ni lafte ye murnan dol stente de trip yita bin tan ñu ta la dol okay the tourism ni da beleto and then we'll open sectors mili along ko dol biji stagne certain revolto eta stage mila kata banko je kam moji tera dami go beyre la signin parks ñu fanande da mili along ko tourist stano je spend the day KM fanande KM ya commencer ado go so sa temele franco ma wasla ngamira na parks ñu da mulstano jami tijanno je ya enjoy salaji ndala jang salaji park sardano yake place mi yalon ko mulstaji tijanje tourist taji attraction soto je tourism man dam bato dam ma ani hotelo pay attractions today excuse me sada mi ye fan enjoy je ye tay si we fan si wonde je isi wol dada isi blade da mi yalon ko lalu ye be da fewon bulaje malayandi fewol wala ñing no animals ñol ye bulaje like abuka nature reserve abu fa wala sign iso be danole na label bije e ka malol kata dami yeje they go sighting kata malol jube kata kunol jube lado ol ko be kede okay e lado bije yada da na cultural heritage ta yoli jube na ada kulu na ada fewol yol da dadu ye surtout ko rawol keno jenne sama yolu anin kumpolu you'll be organized many new boring and so forth so diversity nimel data bar weda mbato mil start sate blado kata ecotourism mil kulu wonta kata ba ko ne ta ba ko mil fe kata nyin criminal ajibe around saro jan kata fu man dina jan nyim ba ko lawol bije isi kulon lon je moneta tiyanje istra kulon kono do moro je fan enjoy je sena wuraro so ya diversification or basic care no le jimba ko kan but Gambia is rich in tourism offer but ma to patole anyama so UDP will make it
Doctor minister me jobe political la
ay political la bari ani yalla problem fo bije minister mi yalla ko minister of tourism ana faso hotelo already there's conflict of interest le bije
oh it's clear conflict of interest yeah clear conflict
yes minister of tourism yana faso hotelo so you know and work in the tourism sector o manya kela
I'll own hotel so
yes it's on hotel.
Wow.
And we need to know how did he get that hotel, who financed it, and where is the money coming from? We need to know that.
But Dubideo, they should probe into that, isn't it?
Exactly. They should ask that. Show us. Maybe it's legitimate business. That's fine. But we need to know. We need to know. But he should not be Minister of Tourism and own hotels in the country. That is potential conflict of interest. That's not possible.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, but he doesn't care about the tourism sector. Yeah.
We have another 4 questions here on the Jabi. So, number question on the Jabi right now. There's another one.
Yeah.
So we have 4 more callers. 4 more callers. Me will tell you then.
Okay.
So Usman Suare, Kijera, Keba Sabali, and Madam Sonko. Nyanta wole call. But now follow Usman Suare la. Usman Suare. May call back like a question on your So. Usman, Bismillah, question on your car, please. In a device on you of Ikalamu Bantaba, please.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ngal be konton altol konton be Dr. Konton Nabag. Yo ndole nyenen ka
Alaikum salam.
Youth employment walang funding jola karola. Yo National Youth Council ila lotlal mene bango kanga policy jamale develop bango funding jole. Sa into lo bango felenti funding jamal be finde kan kanani ndu masilola ando amma me bake kulun do boy da funding jamal faraje. Sa nasara UDP masakunda na de mene kala ko nyina bari ngaje ko follow to lo bango kan president memo head of state atekere tabaka president ata adin bondi Gambia banko kan adin be abroad. So and then secondly I mean for all coming tourism la booming in Kony or important about because ne ya jiben coming nenga buku do kala ka root festival. So so ideal nyinkala even nyomi like Jufre Albreda because ne ya jiben ko James Island is one of the UNESCO best heritage site. So cool means that develop knowledge with our local traditional people for coming tourism in increase no. Okay, ndela nyine karobo fanala anise ko lime anonko
ya nyine ngar fulale ke sayne Usman ibida sabala njamale kan.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, saying anata Kigera Holland then after Keba Sabali. Kijera Holland at next quality. Hopefully Kijera Basikalale. Nama Sigara Gada Keva Sabalia. Kijera Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Bari ñomi kolonde ñomi kolonde kekende tide.
Awit. Il fallait que tu opposite. Ñomi ko yalla kekende yalla ne.
Be yalon ko bi ala tren fere do ko na bari bela moy kan abe seriare fam malla fi fa bas lo fa UDP government aka munta sama fam ay tar banko
wallahi
ani flanja bembala la fa docteur yinin kala yin signaro men be banko kantem yen na ñun joral men yalon ko na salon gamtel nembe yen men be fayte ni UDP government na to woni wo fayle la won e wol be tamara nyaat Katum banko la nafante je banko la kasaro do na tarta implante bi nin UDP government na di na funding ke la alhalo be tin ganya men to banko kan roko be siarim banko kan nyamen UDP government ibe sin fa jelle tala kan na funding ke ndin da timul tankan ibe tembo men so ate sone ala UDP fa na bul mol kamira nyamen
wallahi
government na da bai
wallahi
ko me yalo ko atinya ta fa atam palta arda ka kule yale di akamunta Gambia abedamen na ni UDP na kenyantari saifullah di harba di daji ko to ba so do kula daji ko to ba fo e digul fo men yalo ko banko kan wol daji ko ibe docteur ni kala ibe professionalism nyari sambana woto ali mo kendol men yalo ko men yalo France roko yetinya ibon na ko kala nyaadi katu dingol da
yeah abaraka
konto
abaraka ñini garo kumayata abaraka ala jikki jara holan abaraka so saying nata keba sabalia Helsinki Finland then ano ñomi ngole be kala laban ñawati madame Sonko ñomi ngol nala yalla ko ñomi wala na ñomi ngol bi na platform o ya tale ya dominate keba bismillah
atele yalong
keba be fasaro la ila musomu ñomi ko wala de fasaro la keba
barke ba ñu foko yalon ne sew foko yalon ne
ake ala kachalu kumata watu nana ta dro akamulu na papa ke katu akakumale fomole maje bi fango kacha follow la aita ndi Gambia ko lako ndolle kata moti me Gambia ma koy pour African Development Bank pour ka kododi ninyi man ka kunda site bukanyi kumo moyela eta moyle kumo plente ke fanke ko itolle ko do la nyo kam fo baro ka si soli pa kontele ngani salode da adida nyaadule kunanna ni buka to nya fo mole menke bare nitala ta dame nyini kala wala min ko doctor to nya le men fo ngalo kam mulu la right le foko Gambiano be la right min ko voting ke ay be dunia dawda andum ila right le amen talola le ko na loi fo nyamen anduna constitutional fo IEC loi lulandi nyamen ko molu la right la but it so ntol fo fe at the risky la bank at this moment because na jele ko nyimma sakunda men be sirinte ni last election on the woti kandamen bunda ba be dame alon ko ngalo ni illegal registration o ke luntangula ajama ba andum ngaje Senegal député fango kumbota ka foko atela area la nimbi je wala Senegal dingolu jama ba be keta Gambian ko Gambian ka fenko ke Gambian ka registration o leta and the voters card ta fata fango kam fata wala kafo and the ningo diaspora man taraje kan don ko America Finland and others I mean ni amanda woda mala bele ko African countries all fanam bijele kon ka je nyamen Guinea ñu be bijele Guinea Bissau Guinea Conakry Senegal atekela very high risk banko ningo okay atekela easy pay bank ka Senegal ka je ko warani other countries also, neighboring countries also, kata mol register because ibe la embassy le use la ba registration process or jama Jamaica ke wolen. What a risk la ba ni to kombe bulala o noma. Kaje ko diaspora voting ye ka na kelanda disadvantage banko. Kasu nyaro so no ndi ko tenke. Ka ku ke memanya naka.
Very important.
Tamira banko ngani post for press. Kaje ko nimma sakunda so be na ta banko kan ye nyimpo nyi ya put into force. That is saying it can be an easy cake for them. Kaje ko ko saying nunton ka boso likime na kamul smogul na ke dundina. Nka kodol bondi men na saying sa ke no odula famotole atembatande. So saying ko na miroto. Wote ke no la risky fe kote ban. To nyala ala gerinya be da mengo fahamle ko. Mulla right lam is a right for Gambians to vote wherever they are. But Buku saying fata o riskiness sambala nambang wala munna nyinenka
Yeah, is a very important question. Dr. Vijay Dabila is a concern. Yeah. Thank you very much. Saimbitala, Madam Sonkoya, final question caller to today. At least we have one female caller, what is important. Nyominga Muso ona bismillah.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Ibenyadi.
Alhamdulillah, Dr. Conte, uncle.
Abe Maikam.
Alhamdulillah. Baraka.
Program tapetiata kumayat. Yo, until left Ninka Kinne Kalayan to the Erson Social Starter Kafunti. Until Dolga Panik the Fumboka Belamai.
Yala Nomingo, Allah Fay Mambamba, call Allah Fay Mambamba.
When I to Yendiro Bullet, yellow one thing.
Example, Nico Bakau Kachikali. How many police stations of ye for IC what police station of ye any sabanani bj. Fake bele for a for bang every police station a yellow so before the final total voting killer.
Okay.
Well, fake for Bago Kajikali 5,000 votes for UDP, 3,000 NPP, fake Akawinya because example, Namumo last time, Ikafoko, there are other police station UDP Malon Kobe Kiri because Womantara I see the narrator. So new Kiri, they can just call a total vote in maybe Kiang West or Kianjana. There are other police stations, narrator, but because each police station they just said a total vote. So I was okay, it's a police station though, you don't know the Mambo Munkalama Yaka for in the total vote. Sometimes they have highest percentage in some areas. You understand?
Yes,
before they count the total votes, made so every police station in Minnesota, any police station do for the we are they can just stop that police station immediately. Another UDP they just stop it, they cancel it because it's not part of the itinerary. And which means no that itinerary to UDP tell them more killer no J, you understand? Slante bole for or for the final vote the they just count the total vote wrong. For total vote
okay, Abaraka Madam Sonko, Dr. Bejabila, Abaraka Baki. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Abaraka Baki. Take care.
Thank you, bye-bye. Okay, Alabaraka call us over. Thank you so much. Dr. saying I just not flown in there, your question on Javi, please. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Alabaraka Baki. I follow Usman Suare Tyler. Ako youth employment. Youth employment muna problem ata yimbankoka because of kudantan. Follow. Na dindingolo mike karandi rol mi yalon ko wala si do ko dila. Banko sulata do ko minna ani ke do karandi minna iga fana mismatch imanta nin sulata capental ite mol train pour fendo min o mankilin ni e ban do ko so knowledge ko dlato andi ni ete yemin karan o man na faso de banko kam because do ko lata yim banko kam ito karan no andi nata ye karan ni na fana ime karan de fu fu tabe to mi yalon ko asimol na faja akaran do da satale ni da satal ite karan do ko kedo la nyam so on the insufficient education wala karan londo man futa nyanta fala damin wala karan de fanal mi yalon ko fanal mi na faga manta do ko kala wala ja on problème to follow fulanjam man sakunda be ka fere ka pour ka do ko create ka do ko bundali yele nyamba ko kan sa wo san baro sa fo nyambe do ko wuli keme wuli tan lulu be do lay mbaka aman soto man sakunda be ka do ko dali lo di mbako ka minsi de ndingol ta do ko so do kulata siyano la do didol sirban do ko soto okay sabanjang milliard ko lafta ke fan employé ka do ko ke fay ke ka loy fay ibika place soto do ko dame pulanjang bika do ko ran joral soto sabanjang ko do soto ko ka fe do ko joral soto do ko ka nyam ka bika do juro soto bank min lafta seno ite kenna soto no ni man ko soto man la soto do ko dame lafta poultry kala si so balande le man balande la soto man la soto min mu tati si do ko keno dame so wol be employment kolayandi e bika fana wol sabana misal mira ko sinaje e factory lojang e do ko wol yele mole jang e bika okay because gambe jang factory bika na jang koteke because tilingo man tara caring so nim banko la ika fo the ease of doing business ne yata banko kan yaro ko nyar si do ko kenole isi ila do ko ila investment si tanka ne ko do bin sabana jang iba do ko nolal mo tela ko do sunyala mo te boy lekan ni problem si itaral wato loi be fa la le do ko ka nyama loi be ta wala si lola ni ngata yedo ko jam fana la ko do fintin la isa fintin nol ngata do ko jam fana masa ko da be tankala ni la business so ni wala sotata yalla ko fana ni do ko jay ibe courant sotla pour do ko ken courant be to sotla isi ni jono isi jio soto ye internet soto IT ni ye wala soto most na investment ke so ni wol man soto mo bika na investment ke so ni investment man ke jang mol man na do ko do samane factory bika soto do ko bika soto wala youth employment ko la banko kan kato man sakula ti beta no do ko wala so kam wol private sector ma ko do ko samana banko kan mo do fa na factory li yele do la li yele pour mo le do ko soto wala billa te fa do ko kele fay ye ma koy place solto dinkirato do ko keno damin ye ma koy kodoto ye ma koy jorangol to ko do ko keno wol be masku ni masku na ko beke wala youth unemployment ko le ndijan wala da UDP wala na 5-point agenda fulo in ko le kadino karandi nyant min sina karamo min sina fayi do ko keno fayi do in ko ngi ma koy empowerment ke ma koy do ko soto ga do ko lo ndiji banko kan amol sama mi do ko kala do ko lo ndiji banko kan ni ba koy ko do ko keno fayi wala youth empowerment and skills and education and skills training so be wala kala mi yalo ko dinin si do ko keno faye wala si do ko so no place o kato nga factory le yele so wala ni ndol fata okay ndol
volume on nyata dal ko dengue call yeah akela volume affect yeah go on yeah please just do that yeah okay mole doctor call niya call rek Sadio membe Italy membe si kile islamoy okay membe si kile doctor Bemurladan okay, Dr. Bemurladan about the question of Jabila. Imola call then after one of the question of Jabila. Thank you so much to all the callers. Very interesting show. And when you program will be record lally, many program will into short videos, back audio tifanang UDP 5-point agenda. Because every Friday we'll have this policy discussion show on UDP Online Bandaba. We bring experts from different fields to talk to Gambians about UDP policies.
Okay.
So Dr. Emurana.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, mo leka call ka line okundu.
Ya ba afela nyomi ngol kane call to kare.
Ya jaran ko leka kumandi yitande jaran ko leka kumandi bi nyanda mi so la ko ngam bande ba mbe ko bande leka ko bande before. Okay. So anyway.
Okay, doctor.
So another thing so wole ka back we fana kuma siendi back because mu den no do ko so rejan. Ye wuli sama ndayla alfa bi jema mo ma ko no man tous keno faye xamo wala xam do ba kata ñim back wela ak ti ñaaro ko la fa fana stop la ko ne dindol bi tar wala banko tamad la sama so we have to gonna dindol maintain jangi karandi ja dol bi tale bari ma bay tujan so lafta wala UDP ko le kata so akamen fote nyen tourism offer tourism nka wala fu santi tourism min kelo ya tabata siala bari fa wala develop akamen fote jufure nyolu albrera nyolu ol be mu sarse mi ko ni develop mol bita jele kata tourism la je jinaki islands jam sa develop no like a big tourism center ajibe Senegal la ka petite côte you know was saliba fa wala mbur nyolu je you know ngaparu yol be somon we can do that here jinaki islands and so on so be do ko ngi be tourism sites yol so we have all of those abilities okay we can bring Gambians and foreigners on a partnership will be do kuno so UDP will do all of those things we have a policy it's different from the Masakundala policy we have potential but matamandil so for the sake of time no bula auto ngata kebaki jerataro you know
Alaji Kijera
oh Alaji Kijera okay Alaji Kijera sorry ekatu ngeto mispronounce so yes na family ben family do mondo wa African andon kawle fo akan na family wa African yene Masakunda yin do kule yin londile yin fana safari bunda lati Masakunda safari bunda dol man for the moment na oil tulo mbiya ma develop no follow gas mi mbiya ma develop no follow na san for black sign abeka tali fofi mbiya abeka tali mbika fa soto ye abebe sunyala don obe falina bari fanan nanye asetu dol mbiya kamil londe pour kam famma ko je gamsel nawek airport ferry etc be fana ko fana be wafi yul man banko kan
be African
ne be wafi mun bi banko be kana empty shell de bon kulun kese mo tarle fen tarlaje son ko kana so ka min fu moli milka sang bi nga fe caveat emptor buyer be aware ni ye ñu sang dol bi murla nga busi yalla be nationalize la ko tege because ni talle ni masa ko dabe tiñaro la so ni mi ñu sang be careful ya kilotu parce que no sama nga busi la ko tege nga nationalize so wol be bi jele so wonte sonna ñu be ta kan fe wol nga min do ko do dije ka wol be wafi amanya na wafi la private sector na do ko ke yes but kan na fe wol ta ya di private sector en tolu balala be den fe wala mu yuluti so
na national assets no that's not even Dr. Manneh even near that mining sector for them ya sikala ya di mo kilimola no is a natural resource of the Gambia
exactly
Abubakar Jawara that man how many percent he has a monopoly ya diatela da mal was on down
nibo dila ayenta kala bidding leti ya bidding ke nimi ya win ya di wala but no obugake so those things have to change those things have to change and UDP will change all of those things. I come in for another point, very important, drugs. Drugs between Yarobi and Bako can be is scary, it's frightening. Saying there's a new drug, you know, like a kush coming from Sierra Leone or wherever. Kush being Bako Tinya wala sign. And you have that with other hard drugs, cocaine, heroin, baby jam. So that little bit Tinya Kang is destroying our kids. Little Tinya Kang. Dino mi nyamata mo ko ate banna will be crime la because fela kus sang yere drogol sang ate banna bari ay même fon dingol la mo nyuluti nte faynola so for Masakunda nyanta police for rehabilitation center law like a tanka law but tanka is not specialized in drugs for la ñu ko drug rehabilitation centers mira ko si dingol ma koy no ñun suñu ma koy role la bi yemi lu fa yesa ba je rehabilitate foye kende ya murna la molu kan odum fana ni la to hani gambe fonda man si ma koy soto ministre ma koy ata beta siala we can do that ngana dinal rehabilitate but more importantly ngana bodal control drogol kanadu na banko kan ona bi fa dango doya bari wole manke wala tan dogol dunna drong Masakunda e munana fanyi banko kan ngana dogol si drogol ka dunna banko ka nyama min dia tame yake Masakunda na fale ngande dindingol protect na banko protect so to drugs zero tolerance for drugs because ni man drogo ben tiyala so we will fight drugs and no punches pulled. Maslahati ye tusti will fight drugs. You know. At a sonoyala, man fair. It's not easy. But in sa keno ni wakilo bije. ninga tanga ngani laji ngalon ko nyimunda kulti nyita ka ko pour kan dingul tankandi kan ban ko tankandi dogon ta dawdon don prostitution social dinul ciaga yala pour que pour ta fen drogo soto dinul be crime ko kan dima ila drogo soto pour ta fi mol kan mol baramal ka fengol ta ka ta drogo sang o benna dinul tinyala ben society tinyala crime si sele prostitution is sele insecurity is sele ol be yenta bayrale te feyere bari sakay ni ngake na police lu makoy ni equip ni jorangol dira ni asi keno le nin pareta kake ni masakundala ban so be yaje do so I mean for that has to be an attitude change and that is what ila tarambulul falling the daji ko falling na long ko kodo is important but kodo manke everything amanda kodo da mala fonga daji ko falling nga ñoo muta nga ñoo makoy nga dindingol makoy nga dindingol tanka nge sutura insula tawolale so yes so okay so attitude change is very important and wolu ntolu nga même plan de kala programme sutura on radio on television ka dindingol ko mandi ne siye kacha am ci kon tudda malo kacha be dindingol ko mandi dindingol fon le kacha yela problème lu fon le diagnose ne kacha nge mento okay weka dol ben kono fam o man decide for dol je fanko na national service fam ke pour kadino kataje ke train but was not decided yet but basically no but at least we have programs on radio on television on TikTok on everything that ndel karandi ke hakilo bulandi ke ke yamari but if didn't fall back didn't damale yo karne yo train to ngem bento drone so we have all of those programs so yes drug is a big problem. We'll handle it, inshallah. Kebasa Abalin for diaspora voting, yes, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's a tanoli use purkatinyaro. Bari, o problem o manya na tinanga mulu bari carte fayola. Milbe diaspora ila nyantole pure carte of fayola.
Nyantolo.
So mbe minkela, ning registration of the killer. Ni IEC me d'accord la men be kambena mina wolem registration kala dawodang embassy da matakela party o party masakunda yanta finance la moli kije ni ko registration kala Dakar le UDP GDC APRC etc ye bosota ye da mol bulandije ye taje ye CJ for 2-3 days ye registration ko ye na moli fana le control signal ke ka carte fay andon tolga men fon binta yen dialogue to ko pour ka wake ni attestational mbe o stop la de monte carte sut la ko pour attestational ni attestational yete la sa teoto y attestational de la ita la ID card da ID card drong wala be adile la so dum fana be fana control la le min ya lon ko kana di lun tawol la ko tege kata nyama balka ko manto the whole sanitize la next go kala fa so sanitize no but register kutol na mo betar la jele si e control ke nyala e ko be ke kal jiko banku dingol la mal be register la min ma ke banku no register la na mo be katal and they will have same access to IEC files so be kala la ka kana bori wala fu nga fu ndul carte fay carte hani carte no de suña role kala mi suña role da fala ba diaspora yenta carte fay no la so be okay la fo the other thing madam Sonko eminfo polling station on yes polling station on is siyasa le bari wo killing o na wolondi le polling station tija mi ya lonko amantra listoro
amandal ay ha adisila 1500
wuli killing keme lulu anin talulu lulu bakoka wolle be jim bakoka so police station ko tigi mi manke wolde so wo sayru at least IEC at least yo kere so mbenga wollon police station bi jambe police station be lone be dami ngalon so ghost police station tigi okay membe kere wala mu o la dol mi yalon ko mo mantara je na mol mantara je ka sunya roke wala ka bolatul stuff and nim fanan ay memfo which is very important nin carte of fighter na konti sport counting wala janta declare la IEC into declare la mo be ya so be nga tali but mo nekake nin let's say Kersering jang polling station mo ambijan ye mo be ya fay e result solta e samba IEC kamone ke samba coalition central ke symbol do coalition central ke be tali wolto ye be jurma nyoka ye be ad ni ye be jurma nyoka ye be konti e ko kersere ni na kawle so but we have kersere polling station 1 2 3 4 5 ni ya be konti na be tali ito da mala ka soto so etia ya konti ya tali ton tala molu then utumo bika tali non damba because na molu bika kina ni pour tali so na software ko to men ka fote wala ya ani ndol fota so konti dawdan iba kila nyanane ndul nga soto na machine o kono fawol be tali kala atakala ay sira mala taliti so tulbe na tali kala jana ay sira wato to gambandi so fono le ko fono le menin to jaman kili ni ko ker serigne total o 6000 leti waran to ngamin tali ko le 7000 wala 4000 ba fure am to nyafo no result felenting wata result felenting bulu so nte tambila to ka to fanan ko min bije mbika befo
ha nda befo
bari o to keno la koteke o to keno la koteke kati ko to nyaane ka sunyaro ke wala fundak instead of your polling station beta bondi ya be kilin di ika total ole di wala ka tinyaroti so wolta keno la koteke ka hanen total ole di to balo na min to total ko be wolonna so ito keno la koteke
yalla ma be jele kan na NPP mano is back ako say fun I know you have been very generous I'm not a UDP but you keep asking my questions thank you well don't be a Democratic Party UDP don't
yes
ni UDP government be Gambia yalo no modol jete ne feka fon kana nyina question o jininga yalo UDP ngol nyanta mindset some of our people ni UDP ni ala juseno da for the president or UDP we be president for the whole country you understand it so
yes
we shouldn't alienate people just because imanta UDP so the NPP ko na da jang al kana question no
right.
ask the question so
and man say like a question ol jabi
exactly.
And we want to bring NPP for hopefully don't be that even our UDP le kati ba katonya le foi
exactly true
man say katonya fo we can get some of them to
and
come
this
join
is unique.
us
yes UDP in Toru nkamone even like ni modolom the NPP ngola question on yininka but I keep asking their questions and the UK
yes we should
open minded as United Democratic Party so
right
ako uncle ala question ako UDP well how come when UDP win elections are fair but when UDP doesn't win elections are fair we never had any issue of questions about rigging after the councillor and mayor election. UDP won in West Coast, KMC, so we didn't hear the noise from UDP that elections were rigged by the IC. But I come down and told you, ning results all them favor. But elections it's putting on the
yes. Okay, and I answer that for him. And it's good to ask those questions. Okay, Niaje KM Banjul West Coast LRR ima sunyaro kenoje because ngana system o deploy and ngana cool kata pour mu kana sunyaro kenoje. Okay, so like wolu ima sunyano je and ngana system o deploy we win taje nga celebrate. Okay. Man win CRR. CRR do be alonko we lost. Man complain je. But do be alonko wala mo boda satul bi ko kafe mo keme kata mo keme tintalul ye wuli fula sambana results do. Wala go complain le because ko nyem manke to nyati ka to nyin satul sare jan sare fenke ne be check Google Maps mo keme mo tan lul bi je. Ite wuli fula ne fesa bana sunyaro le kata wol so nga wol complain bari ni Sierra do mo complain North Bank fadan sontale comme mo magagne URR sonta ko ma URR gagné because sunyaro min kata je among warake sontale so ko next time we will fight pour ko fanan win sontole bika bala ni ko be sunyaro te sonna wala nka bala woldo bari ne atata nyam wala nan ko ni IEC ko ala do ko kanyo nga nyo makoy nkana ke nyo jawoti nga nyo makoy pour election ta anyama saji sama ni min gagné risal ko gagné tale ni min boy risal ko boy tale e ta ko tembatu because ni yalon ko boy tale ndukato mankatel soto nyo sabaté oto ika fele okay next time be murala be janka jeral bare ni yalon ko mboy tale yembo ende kat yembo ende yen suñale wala ka kedi amoti son ko le wala kana ke wala non ko IEC ani interparty committee ani ko parti dolo ali nga singa kacha misika electional sono yandi mote mo suñala mote mo tumila nga wolondi saje ni electional banta mili ganyeta ani mili men ganye nga bulodi nyola nga nyo congratulate yem bute jani ñina but next time be bute la je wala mu yenda kala election be mu campaign di golledi so lafta wala so baraman ci ko nimbo tele ka complain no ni suñala ka complain wala ka complain
Dr. Manneh, Dega, Baroman 2021 will win. You see, there was silence in the country. Ni president bring coalition of winter in 20 lost. You saw, more food to the Westfield, people were celebrating. There was jubilant crowds all over the country. You can see definitely coalition of winter. But borrowing 400,000 win, the country, there was silence all over. Just isolated places, people were out celebrating. Because until Tungo, we went out to Tabakoto, we drove. I
was sitting in a command center party leader office in Pipeline. We were sitting there. I was there.
Yeah.
Up to 10 o'clock, we were winning.
Yeah.
And we were winning big. So we Kiyota resources kuntu. Fembika na kotek. Namol yaninja namol doli yemanta. Mbike sunu kotek. So when the results started coming, it flipped. It was coalition center.
Yes.
So we saw what happened, and we know what happened. Min kita nga jile nga long. Wala na kate fulanjana. Min de fulanjana nabe kela ke kelale.
Yeah.
But ote fulanjana kotek. So mukana sila wala nga kate for doing kela be okay kan.
Baraka.
So we will try.
Baraka, Dr. Manneh. Imeta jam montoro wati sabat. To be honest, just in 2 minutes, then Sarodi.
Wow.
Dr. Manneh, UDP
Thank you.
Itada Dawada, and for today, the combined national debt Gambia 110 billion. And when this government came to, I think they almost added 60-something billion to this. PPP and APRC, even around with 50-something million, billion, but saying staggering 110 billion.
No, it was 48 billion.
Yeah, around that. Yeah. So say you're almost 60-70 billion RJ. So until then you tackle how will UDP cope with this? 110 billion was a lot. And now we are a debt distressed nation. We are a debt distressed nation.
Yes.
Even the Bretton Woods institutions, you're categorized like we are in that category of debt distressed nation. So that's so serious. So that issue maybe another time we will but it's a comment note briefly then yes Sarodi for another time. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Aparaga. See what ila program better because nka policy min jibe ye mo be sound sandete momento asi mo be makoy reflect nyokan kasha nyokan nyoka fiti je tusi je nga policy kasha. Debt distress Gambia is a problem for all Gambians. Being a debt as at December, is 110 billion and counting.
Yeah.
Jawaraning Jame combined, Sanji Talulo Kono. Yemintu yan debt. Billion tan nani warawula. Wale million wuli lulu. Wuli nani ani million keme warawula. Ye wale tujam. Wale billion tan nani ani billion warawula. Ye wale tujam. Baro nata o sanji talulu control de baro nata sanji woro wula control ate billion taw woro ni sabalawo kan ñu sanji talulu billion tannani ani woro wula to jang ate sanji woro wula ay billion taw woro ni sabalawo kan o tiñaro jube ba andu nata ay wala je fa bara ngaji ay min doku safa a ka bara yene doku bari man feñ kare silul mankati senti ya ko rege minke so odu nyanta jolale So ni UDP parce que in 2026 wala ko na do ko foloti comme Ousseynou Dabo ni Amadou Sané minke for another round table conference soto ko tege kata mol ni mole kacha pour kanyin jam nta be jono la c'est possible non ni nga be jote fenk la ko rek comme mol ka ni alo ya tu jang katu ya wi jang wata ko do ketal wala fana be kele afana ko ni alo nga barutu jang so fo nga tanga dead negotiation loke pour yam fanye dollar yen now kote ke yam mako nga min kisto 1.7 billion we try to raise more money kote ko do nyine kote pour do ko keno bantul ngal o kake nyami ngalo namba keno lale so do kelale anin be kudo fanan kele mi la ko tol do fala jam fang bari be ko do recover lale anum be debt fana restructural ngari organize ka debt relief soto non tan ta jono la ngana amuru ko tege fere do landi ko tege mi le ko kudo so na ko tege ngana do ko ate feela nin nata fonga tilimbali yale tilti yalo na NPP ko ka menfo na UDP ma ko genu the first 2 years what first 2 years wala nunje nka nyune reorganize ka ko da ko tege min tijan ni UDP fana nata 2 years ni yambe ko tege be wurla do ko kilo kan ko tege kata ko tege ka ban ko londi ku yanne be wulla nga do ko ke bare ba fal Gambia digol nga nyene tara jang nyanta nyine kela ba kela tende mol salon be minto ka non to ko ben to le soto la bar fon sa fue min be tamin tarajang anen nyanta min kela anen ba kela nyamin ni ngam e diwol nyoma koy bari ila nyan to tinyala o kono nde sonna ye fo domorola nde sonna ye fo jata kende yala nde sonna ye fo karambetola nde sonna ye fo kurawni no be kela le bar ko dol bi ye fo wal tala do mandi pour nga do ko sama do ay tañaato bari be kala fala mole wato be nyine la ngay comme yakuba dabo min kete na fa nga million tan julo tarajan bari nga oban jola la jinan so jari be nyin kala le felente agoma nga million talante o di momon bari nyanta nyinde nyin kala mo be keno because ko le ko le arinte jari nga million lulu di lal so yidi kata nga wala nyama ay tan dala nga mune tarajan ba kala nyaade pour kaw sit kaw dada anin jari be munekela jari ko be munekela bakka nafa mo le wato so mo be salo be tembo min to mo be salo nga min to nyande muneke kan anin nyanta tala nyaade be so lamin tole be ngan tabla lo be ngani akilindi nimbe ku kulen ko be ka tabla akilingol ka fo nyoy ka nyoka chande mo menu ko mola mo o kam nyo so na yandile saje si min ke ngaa ke nga ta nyaato so UDP masakunda be nyin lekela so kambe do ba jalo ko UDP ni ndolo man killing so ngam fankanu ngam na banko kanu na dimbayalu kanu na nyima sakunda kurungo bondije na UDP sama 2026 na banko do ko mbe sele nyan to soto mo be sinyaro ta soto amma nyarta ma yende damo dantanna nyata da banko belela so si o kenole to kare alinga oke na banko falling na ta nyaato ko lemi banko ka ja amma mo kumpa na tambita nyinna diamula do mi fa na tambita nyinta da do la ko tege ya hole fail state nkana songa fito tembo so 2026 falen diro ke mbajira le minyanta kala yimbo ka kala nyami so
donc docteur sungaro fela nyati marchandise ol dabe selala
idabe selala so ni wati en kay wala ka ho jaran ko alkana pisalde tilim woni ko to wala pil tan saba katu ngabe ko yalla de ngabe ko yalla jaran ko la dañi fati kunna ko lintabe kunna ko jawra kunna ko sungaro tilim woni ko tan saba do
ala yo sel dawa fo ngamla ala ala yo sel dawa fo la so ko ñomi ngol le katu fala ji pati bi da fo ya ngol ni dara ji ni kan ro
kan ndol ta je ndol ka siral do ron so bi ka batando mo rola so ndol ta batandi la bari it's a big problem iba fo bi da be sel lañu wato ko no ko tege
baraka Dr. Manneh definitely program will be at
baraka Seku baraka
we will have
thank
you
you
here
very
again.
much
Thank
you
the other guests also we'll have you here again more be content
anytime
feedbacks the audience will back at come back la program will be caring kala moile
Thank you. Thank you.
You're an asset to UDP. You're
Thank
an
you.
asset to UDP.
Baraka. Yalla ñomi ko jara ko asul handa jara ko nin tol tije tan anda satan.
Yalla no ko mbo shedi kan fana mu jaran ko mbo shedi kan.
Ngalo. Bari mbal be murun la ñomi la lebe sey la ñomi de.
Baraka, thank you.
Mbo sham ba ko tan mbo janem patañolo be konton na jaran ka jamal. Be konton.
Pada mu jaran ko tide jaran ko siata jande.
Ona ko mbal be konton na jaran ka jamal. Allah baraka Seku, thank you so much. Thank you, Baraka Baki. Yes, okay.
Good night.
All right.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Same to you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Okay, by the way, Dr. Lamin Manneh, program o kumaita baka keba sabele ngamre la response moile. Allah baraka baki. Audience olu. You know the policy discussion show program auto. You know the second edition last week. Uncle Larry. Next Friday, Lamino come from then we'll have the likes of Yakumba Jaite, different people in Narajan, Kadiamu Fanala, likes of Yunus Haidara, baby Narajan, Kadiamu Jata Kendala Kuma. We have different guests coming to this platform. Por Kadiamu, Jarajan Gif, Watan Beneh Natarop, Liwi didn't go record in audio format. UDP dega and luma buga wax small audience moy bahna sax guy NPP sa di call fee di laajte te ku call fee we da nga binda si platform bi wala nga text ma privately as long as andana ak yar ak tegen. We are a unique platform. Not many platforms apart from member caring and others do this. We are the ones that open the lines for people to call in. There are other programs here, platforms here, they don't open the lines. And media, you should not shy away from entertaining questions from people. People have to ask. We shouldn't have a monologue discussion. We just come here. Even the current affairs show, we open because we are confident of what we are saying. NPP people can come here. Doctor is very confident, but media, fonga nyemen nga open lines to everybody. My number is open. NPP guys can call here. The NPP people who are texting me, asking this, they want to put on the spot and we answer. This is what is all UDP is all about. Alinga hani, comment Doctor Yavunyaming. Alinga fenko nyin tala nyin diamul me alang ko benaka. Okay, man sakunda la kuruyalu bekare wol fola jana current affairs so like the scandal in Havana. That is a policy thing because that's affecting our embassy. They are paying them taxpayers' money. Nima sakunda le kuruyake, the likes of Bakari Baji, Kamola Padia Musik. We will talk about that on this platform because those are policy issues. But we don't have time for that. I'm gonna discuss or elevate. Moita audio to jan kanenduroke, ka fenko ke jan defante. We don't have time for that until we're above that. We have a nation to build. Okay. We have a nation to build. Nyimbanko, yesterday you must have seen photos of one guy who was caught with AK-47 rifles. The crime rates going up in our country. At the rate, it's scary. The use of drugs. Dr. Manneh Yafojane. Foninke olu ika drogo letake mabu. Foninke olu dung. They are not like the lives of Ibrahim Asila who have access to public funds. The like of Dusano, they have access to public funds. Ni foninke olu ika drogo malima sote ikata. This is why there is a correlation between the use of drugs and crime rates. Alia banko the drogo siata crime rate. Since this month crime rate is here in banko come back because of funding all the drogo taken. Or funding all ni drogo ni anyanta dundule balajato kono masoro. Ika kule ka jarete ta mofa, ajareta nyepe moka, but for the drogo ta. Walak na gambi crime rate. Last week we had Mama Kande saying that the Interior Minister, Siaka Sonko, among Banco address. Somebody also wrote an article, about the Interior Minister, Nyanta resigned. Adama Barrow should sack the Finance Minister. And that is true. This is the finance minister, CD Keita. People think that I have a personal thing again. But comment Dr. Avanyami, he is systematically selling all our national assets. The Senegambia bridge is gone. That's a fact. Gamsel gone. All these three. These are state-owned enterprises, SOEs. And if these things are not viable, comment Dr. Avanyami, why these people are buying them? They don't see the viability. But Masakuna may someone on the syndicator and assets all the Africa. And some people think that he is the best finance minister. You must be something must be wrong with your brain if you think that syndicator is the best finance minister. Somebody who just on this asset recycling, so now under him, Gamsel is going. Kabin PPP Masakuna Bije, the likes of Gamtel, very viable. He may wafi. Assets will be company will be banko talum. No serious finance minister will be involved in venture because if you cannot manage this thing, rather than just like what Mama Kanda said, rather than sell these assets, you should try to bring policies and measures to try to make them profitable, so that they can pay dividends to government. Gantel Damadama would make a dividend Mendy was able to pay the salary of the civil service, like Dr. Manneh alluded to. But we have people here, Gambia and Africa, people support syndicator because they want syndicator to go to their platforms whenever they want to syndicator to interview them. That's all that they praise. Because some people are just so obsessed to have, look, Bantaba, this is a more informative program, Dr. Manneh. No minister will come here and perform like what Dr. Manneh has said. There's no minister in Adam Barrow's cabinet. Dr. Manneh is a seasoned technocrat. He worked at the ADB. He could have easily joined NPP, but I bankola interest leje. He's different from these people. Because they don't love the country. They just want to. The love is for their pockets. So Nying Kacha Sifalu, January 2026. So Ali UDP online Bantaba support Ali Party support because Ninga Laughter, we want to bring these things. You have to support UDP online Bantaba. Ali the video share. Ali platform. We are now on TikTok because we are ready for 2026. We will also have diaspora show. This is for policy show. We have another show on diaspora. Our colleagues in the diaspora, they will be coming here talking to you. We'll be inviting them. So this platform, we are ready. The normal current affairs show is going to stay at the Movla because and on Monday, I have a lot of information to tell you in regards to Havana. When we broke this story here about Seftijan Hedera, it forced them to come out and speak because Bantawa and Dolenin Kota they explain. Seftijan Hedera, Vincent started speaking. There is another story that most people are not privy to that I will talk about here on Monday in Havana. All right? Monday, tune into Bantawa. The level of corruption in Barrow's government, Alta Lonna, from Barrow Botaji. We are aware of, we are privy to a lot of things, but personal attacks, no-go area on this platform. No, what I like. Insults, no. This is the platform. Under the comment section, you will never see insults here, Bandaba, because we regulate it. These are other platforms. You see people insulting. There are other platforms, but when you go to Bembe Kering, they regulate their insults as well. Bantaba the same thing. Bantaba more than UDP law. Now you are so say UDP. Kufi Saga, I will delete your comment, and if you persist, we'll block you. Nobody insults on Bantaba. Just look at the comments. Go to the comments. Because we put discipline. So new platform, in Gambia. Yes, we are a partisan platform, but it's just goes in professionalism and everything. I have challenged APRC folks to come here for debate. Right? Anybody can come here. So Allah barakabake. I told Menka Bantaba Simbentuya, Alka Bantaba support, Alka video share. Thank you. So the next Friday we have Lamino Koma on Bantaba, and we will have Next week, I'll try to bring Dr. Mamadou Lamin Job, former foreign minister, Gambia, and also who was former Gambia's ambassador to France. He'll be here to talk about this scandal, member Kikam, in the Gambia, embarrassing situation for our country. Just because Adama Barrow is appointing people, they don't know the difference between their left hand and right hand. You put them in these embassies. What it yields is disgrace, national disgrace. That's what has happened in Havana. Can you imagine the deputy head of mission and the ambassador fought physically? Ningasarano molumang bule tema. This man could have mbekudo le fola. Nata nungo imam fataroke. Then membe fola bi umanyana fola. Tujan Haidara could have been history. Because Vincent was really angry. More full of form Vincent control no. It had to take the embassy, Fenkolo, the Cuban auxiliary staff, local staff, Wole Senator Santo, Wole Abondi, because he was he was so mad. I said to Haidara, I nyada be barama. All right, and this is happening in this day and age. What happened? This government did something, Melanco. They sent the Secretary General Salimata Toure, Permanent Secretary Yabo, Alkali Jallo from the audit, Fat Sanyang from audit, and the director responsible for Caribbean and Africa. 5-member panel. From now, tomorrow they are leaving Havana. They are traveling to Jeddah because there's another problem there between Fabu and former Mayor Lai Conte. We understand Fabu was offered to go to Spain and he refused. This is the news that I got. I don't know how true that is, but they wanted to redeploy Fabu. They offered Fabu to go to Spain. This is the news I got from Gambia. Because the people in Gambia are talking to us. It's all government. They wonder how we get this information because there are a lot of Gambians there. They are not happy with what is going on. Just like in the days of Jammeh, we were getting information when the freedom because people in the State House and people in the government used to give us information because they're not happy. This government is dying. Jamela Mansekunda Fata Wole Nyama. Okay? So, all right. A Fata Wole Nyama. Ndanka. For Berialongo. Barofanan, the same thing is going to happen. You see, let's stay put UDP. Let's have discipline. One thing that I advocate of people, attacks and nonsensical back and forth is complete waste of time. It's not everything that we have to even speak about. Sometimes just be quiet. If somebody is just being idiotic and writing something, you know, Gambia youths are happy. Oh, it's mere of absolute foolishness. Because today, Gambia mobile youths will never be happy. They will not go through the back way. So you don't even need to go and argue with anybody. Nafatal. Anybody, more democratic right, you can say whatever you want. Today I can go and say Gambia is as developed as Mauritius. People will say, yes, you've lost the plot. But so Alingana Diamol for UDP, we are well structured. All we need to do is Amanke Fango being back, you see, too much of a kind of aggressive fang. Yeah, political political manyana niga aggressive mo kay dasutol alinga toñafo right kamul silandi mote silandi rote mo sila alinga mulu hani de na patio ko so media mo conclude la janne bar ka fofu na warata mula kul maka killing anu momo ila way ibaka la wala nyama you understand me? But at the end of the day, UDP, mashallah. So thank you so much for being here. Monday, we're back with Current Affairs show, where we will talk exclusively about this issue that happened in Havana. And we will also have a day that UDP Online Bantaba will be having TikTok, not Facebook, not YouTube. So I'm going to decide on that day. Program will be Kalawati on TikTok. Some people are suggesting we do it Wednesdays, but I'm thinking of doing it on Sundays. Okay, Sundays because it's a weekend. A lot of people are at home, so maybe Sundays evening we can have our program on TikTok. Have a great weekend. of everyone. And thank you for being here. And good night from southeast of England. Labrakadaki. Thank you. Good night, Badembo Drame, Barakabaki. Thank you. Jawuru Kurbali, Barakabaki. Atoro MB Kurbali. Doko, any plan to invite Chairman Davo? Yes, Yankuba Davo. In fact, I invited him. Nadia Amtale, then something happened because Nying Foni incident thing. I think they went there. Bad. Yeah, but Yankuba Dabo will definitely come to Bantaba. Yeah, definitely. That's no doubt. All of them would come. We'll try to bring all of them here. This is a UDP platform, and we bring out our officials here. You know, yeah. So Allah Barakabaka, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.